Oh my god.
Dude,
Shauna,
look.
stop. Shut up.
Ta-da.
Why are you moving the Jenga? Why is it closer to me?
I don't know, man. I was trying to get a shot. Look at.
Shauna.
It's like a Ouija board. Here we go.
Shauna, stop. Shut up.
It's not gonna go. You're so upset. Like, you have to stay in control.
My god.
I didn't take it out of the box last time. And I think this is a good setup.
Yeah.
It's Jenga.
What?
This is Twitch. They play games on here. This is
Oh,
Jenga.
that's true. They do play games. That's the lady and her husband. They play games to like figure out who does the dishes that night.
There are a couple of people like that just live like online, and this is what they do, and I'm glad I'm here with them.
Yeah, it's cool. They're not alone, you know?
Yeah, I don't want them to be.
Exactly.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. We're viewing.
Oh
Yes.
my god,
viewing.
you made it.
It's a good.
It's Trey.
Yo, Trey's here. Cool.
Oh my god.
Very nice. Say hello. Say hello, Kella.
Hello. I can't read all the way over there.
That was your opportunity to say hello, Kella.
Hello.
I set you up. And when I set you up,
Oh my god. Chill.
here we go. Farm Boy James!
Well,
He's in the
we
chat.
made it. We're famous.
We got a famous streamer in chat. What's up? Oh my god. He has a
Cool.
ridiculous amount of followers. Excuse me. Let's
Fancy.
look better. Hold on.
Actually, I have to do. This feels a little loosey
Excuse
goosey.
me. Am I? Okay, we have a pretty famous streamer in the chat. I don't know how
Chill
to act.
out,
I
bro.
don't- Okay, look. See, I'm
Put
more
your
sha-
hands down.
I was. What do I do with my hand?
Yeah. What?
I said I was more. I'm like more shaky now, and I was more calm with the Jenga.
Oh, shut
But
up.
now that
no.
James is here, I don't know what to do. I feel like a
Shut up.
fangirl.
Yeah,
I
you
feel
should
like Kim's
be.
gonna get mad in a second. Like, stop,
I know.
stop.
I have to get down on the Twitch. You have a good what?
He said y'all are awesome. Hi, Al. Starlight Vamp is here. Ali's here.
Yeah.
I asked her if she could be a moderator for us.
Yeah.
I can't watch the chat all the time, and I'm going to be trying to watch the chat more. But sometimes I guess bots and weird stuff show up. So we just want to make sure that stays clear whenever we're having a conversation on Monday nights. Because I guess it could like overtake your channel and it could be really bad. Like they could just post all this bad stuff. So I'm
Wow.
like, whatever. Trolls will be trolls. It's funny.
Tonight is war movies, y'all.
Yeah, James, tonight is war movies. Last week, we psyched you out. We said puppets. And then after the stream, we were like, dude.
So the next day, my sister calls me, or I text my sister. I was like, "You sure you want to do puppets?" And she goes, "Please, let's change it to something else." God, like I can't
It's
do
like
any more musicals. I
Yeah,
can't.
it was way too like da-da-da-da-da all week. And I'm like, all right, can we...
Yeah.
And then I was honestly talking to my friend today because like we've been watching war movies all week long. And we all know war movies aren't exactly uplifting.
I've been
happy.
sad all week.
Yeah, I said, let's turn it down a notch. Let's bring it down because we were so
Yeah,
up there.
it was
And
like musicals,
I told my
puppets.
I literally tell my
War.
friend, we went too low. We went
Yeah.
too far. It's usually what we do. We
These,
go too
like-
much, too little.
Yeah, there's like you're always.
Always, yeah. all or
There's
nothing.
like there's never like a happy. There's always someone dying in a horror movie, and it's like you watch the whole movie with them. They're your buddy in this thing, and then all of a sudden they're just talking to you, and then they step on a landmine.
Yeah, a lot, dude.
It's always just so abrupt and sudden when they're taken from you in these movies.
And then it's so emotional because most of them are real stories.
I know.
Or based on
Loosely based.
and it's like war is hell.
Yeah.
And this has been said in a lot of these movies. I
Yeah.
think that's a quote in some movies. Like, war is hell.
There's no winners, really.
There's absolutely no winners. All the movies I watched this week, you get a perspective of us, them. You know, there are a lot of U.S. movies that have a lot of patriotism, propaganda kind of attached to it a little bit. Kind of like,
Top
let's
Gun.
pump up the recruitment number kind of
Yeah,
bit.
make it look cool and
It's kind of
fun.
like to sit there and think that our country is without propaganda is like, you're an idiot. That's like
Yeah.
saying there's no aliens, I guess. Or we're the only ones alone in the universe.
With what Farm Boy James just said right now is, so I asked my sister that. I said, are we watching like science fiction war movies? Is that being allowed? Like Star Wars, like Star Trek? She goes, I'll give you one. You're allowed one each.
Because I wanted to do like, let's do each war. They could be American Indian Wars, a Revolutionary War, Civil War, World War I, World War II, Vietnam, Korean War, like whatever. Find something in this in a real timeline. But then we're like, okay, let's do one sci-fi because we don't want to stay low all week.
Yeah, and the sci-fi's always happy.
Edge of Tomorrow,
Starship Troopers.
So yeah, this is gonna affect tonight's topics a little bit because you told me a weird random bit about Starship Troopers, but
yeah,
we'll talk about sci-fi in a minute. How many war movies did you watch this week? What's your number?
I think it was only 4.
Yeah,
just because they're so heavy and they're so long.
Dude, it's a lot to watch. Like
you watched Apocalypse Now, bro.
That was my first one.
I don't know how you went straight for the heroin. Like seriously.
All right,
bypassed. Yeah.
Has anybody seen Apocalypse Now in the chat? If you guys have not, it is a Francis Ford Coppola joint. You may know him from The Godfather 1, 2, and 3. But
Peggy Sue Got Married.
Yes, he actually did do that one. And he has a new one that's coming out that just came out a couple days ago. Megalopolis, I think it's called. And it has all the actors. Have you heard of this movie?
No.
Okay, this has been he's been writing this movie for 30 years. This is his dream
Opus Dei.
This is his pièce de la raison. This is his crescendo.
Yeah.
Because Francis is a little older, but he did this movie with actors that are like cringeworthy. Shia LaBeouf's in it.
Ooh, fabulous.
Lawrence Fishburne's in it. Angelina Jolie's dad's in it. What's his name?
Jon Voight.
Jon Voight's in it.
Dustin
Hoffman.
Giancarlo, Aubrey Plaza.
Dude, and it's about
Adam Driver.
It's Red versus Blue, dude.
Talia Shire.
It's corpo versus artist.
Ooh.
It's
Jason
which
Schwartzman.
way are we gonna go with society? Are we gonna stay the structured corporate? So there's these two guys. The two actors are Shia and Adam Driver, and I guess that's the premise. But it literally got it's half and half. Literally half and half. 56% Rotten Tomatoes. You either love it or hate it. People are like, I don't freaking get it. Most people are like that because I think it premiered at Cannes or something. Yeah, I can't believe you haven't.
No, I haven't heard a single drop from anybody.
Jillian, yes. Red versus Blue. I love you, Alex. Yeah, well, when you think about Alex, there's so many things in pop culture that represents red, blue, and what it is the color spectrum. Red and blue are polar opposites. So it's just always been a metaphor in art. So the opposites of the color spectrum, the good versus evil. That's how they display it, or how they always have. Anyways, moving on. Sorry,
no, you're good.
Tangent. It was a good. Francis Ford Coppola did Apocalypse Now.
Yes.
1978 it was made. Not 1988, 1978, 1978. Look it up. I think it's 78.
It has to be 78.
Harrison Ford is a baby.
79, babes.
Harrison Ford is a baby in it. A baby. Okay, we have Martin Sheen. He's the main character.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
I've seen it with Dad at home.
Okay, I watched it this age. Dude, I'm like, what am I It was wild. Like, Martin Sheen, this is funny though. He sounds like Emilio, but all his mannerisms are Charlie. I was like,
because he's like drunk in that scene. He's really drunk in that scene.
Okay. If you haven't seen Apocalypse Now.
If you've seen Major Payne, you know when Payne is like in seclusion by himself. It's been 3 whole weeks since I killed me a man. Yeah, so that's where they're getting this pop culture from. I had no idea
that's where it came from, by the way. Yeah, I've never seen Apocalypse Now until now.
Wow. So they came out with Apocalypse Now Redo in 2001. So that's when Dad got it.
Oh.
Yeah.
This was remastered for 4K or whatever.
Yeah,
I bought it or rented it, I think, on YouTube, and it looked great. I mean, the sets were sets. I think they were there. I'm not sure. I think we looked it up to see if they were there. Marlon Brando, so much. There's a lot of lighting techniques in this movie. A lot of shadowing. It's almost like they were trying to like not show Marlon for what he was looking like then, because you know people made fun of him. I know he's ridiculous. Look at him.
Cash.
Anyway,
What the heck?
shut. My dog's being loud over there, guys. Sorry, but Marlon Brando was made fun of a little bit in the 80s and 90s for being overweight, because people made fun of people who were overweight a lot back then.
Yeah.
Because he was such a stud, you know.
Yeah.
In the 50s and 40s, or 60s and 50s, I mean. So he had a Hannibal Lecter very short scene, and it was at the end, and it was almost like it was the grand finale, but Lawrence Fishburne's in it. He's a baby.
Yeah, he
He's
has
a
to be.
baby.
Practically a zygote. Gee.
And I don't know if Francis shot this to be like against the Vietnam War, but it was pretty much through that lens. This
Maybe how it was supposed to be, how it actually looked.
dude, Martin Sheen was almost like the guy who, you know, when you're sitting at a party with friends and then you kind of like go to the restroom and you kind of like step back and you look. Do you ever do this? Just kind of look at everybody, almost kind of like looking through a window almost.
Yeah.
I felt like Martin Sheen's character was doing it the whole time through the movie, because when that one guy was like, and this is from I Love the Smell of Napalm in the Morning.
Yeah.
He bombed napalm that whole beach so he could go surfing.
Yeah, Shauna.
He killed all, like,
Those
he
people.
had no fear. It was William Dafoe, not William Dafoe.
Robert Duvall.
Robert Duvall. He's young. He's a
Yeah.
babe in it,
Yeah,
too.
I know, dude.
He has this yellow bandana on, and I'm like, he don't give a F. Like, he's a target. Is a bright red, yellow bandana. I'm like, what are you doing with that in the brush? Like, dude,
Yeah.
he didn't care. There was explosions going on. He was like,
Unfazed, but he's
everybody else
unjaded.
is
He's a little crazy.
ducking.
He's used to
Yes,
this
but
crazy.
That's it. Like, the crazy were running the crazy, and like, whoever represented like sanity, like, pretty much died. Like the boat captain, he was very, I don't know. There's a lot going on. They're in Vietnam.
They filmed it in the Philippines.
They did. It looked great. Everybody looked point on.
Typhoons delayed it. Illness. She nearly had a fatal heart attack.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
The government of the Philippines would periodically recall the film's helicopters for anti-insurgent missions.
What?
Ooh. Some of the dead props were allegedly actual human remains, which led to a police investigation.
What?
So Coppola recast the role of Willard. So the Martin Sheen, he's the second one. Harvey Keitel.
Harvey Keitel's the first
He
guy?
would have been so young and fine in that movie. Yeah, they look the same when they're young.
Jeez,
Yeah.
yeah. I wonder why they switched him out. It's like a...
Brando arrived on set overweight and unprepared for his role.
I knew it. So, like, the end, he's eating something. There's a piece of food at his end scene. And then they're like... It looked almost comical. Like, they were moving the light to, like, block it.
Oh.
You should watch this scene. Like, it's the end scene. And it's like... I'm like, are they doing that to block that piece of food? Like, he's just eating in this scene, just like... And he's meant to be like a guru type, just he doesn't give any answers, he just talks in quotes. Do you know those type of people? Like, you're just, dude, have another thing of peyote, like, whatever, man. Like, go ahead. Just constantly.
So he's got all this food on his face and he's like...
Yeah, and the light's like, he's like, where? Like,
would you watch this movie again?
yes, but it scared the crap out of me. I might need a couple of years.
Years.
It was very dehumanizing.
Oh, yeah.
War is hell. And this was a movie, but it's a movie, and I need to remember it was a movie, but this really did happen. Did it? I wasn't there, but I do have people who were there who I've talked to, and they were like, nah, dude, a lot of bad stuff happened over there, and always, war is always like that.
You seen Full Metal Jacket, bro?
But again, those are movies, Kella.
Shauna, I
These
know.
are movies, but it's like, it's depicted.
Do you know when the Vietnam War ended?
It's exaggerated. We hope it's exaggerated, but that's why I said I
The
hope.
war ended in 75. That movie was made in 79,
That's
Shauna.
what I said. I was like, dude,
These are people's
fresh.
accounts.
This is fresh.
Mm-hmm.
It's Lyndon Johnson was
Yeah, come here, bro.
increasing the draft, and I saw it in my other Vietnam movie, Good Morning Vietnam. I watched it with Robin Williams, and the news things were real. It went from 30,000 to 45,000 troops, and just kept going up to 250,000 troops. Just kept going up, and it's like, these guys, dude, they don't want to go. What is this war? Blah blah blah. Like, we're just spoiled Americans at that point. The greatest generation is children are kind of spoiled beyond. It's like this crazy timeline. These war movies this week really did do that. That's why I said it was like, I have depression, PTSD now. Like, no, I don't. I really don't.
Yeah.
But I'm like literally like, what the fuck? Yeah, Apocalypse Now was heavy. It was a heavy one to start with, and I'm like, God, I'm gonna have to watch these all week.
I know. You started right with that. I started with a nice.
I said, give me an epic, man.
Mine was good.
What was
I
yours?
started with the 1917. Came out.
I watched it as well.
Good job.
I had to see
2019, and I could watch that movie over and over again.
Yep. It kept my attention the whole time. I didn't want to look away once.
I was looking up stuff about it because I was so interested.
Actors are a bunch of nobodies. I was looking at the cast. I'm like, I don't know any of these guys. I really don't. But they all did a
Colin
great
Firth
job.
is the only name. He's at the very beginning. He's the one who gives him the papers to go to the front line.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, yeah. That's the only one.
Yeah. And it was beautiful. It was
and
cool.
then at the end we get Benedict Cumberbatch.
Duh.
Yeah.
That was his whole. He had a Hannibal Lecter moment. Like I said, it was a very small,
but
very cameo.
I was literally yelling at the end of the movie. I was like, screw this. I wasn't saying screw, but I was like, screw this movie. Like, we get this far with them, and then it's not even going to matter. They're not even going to listen to him, Shauna. I was like, Greg, they're not even going to listen to, like,
that's
yelling
the
it.
wind up. This movie was just.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I enjoyed that,
and it's the clock. And it's just ticking, and he has to get there, and he gets knocked out, and then,
if anyone's never seen this movie, it's 1917. These two men, it's this guy, he gets called up, and they're like, you can bring a friend, and he brings his best bud. They think they're gonna get an extra meal because it's Christmas time. No, you need to get these papers 2 towns over at their front lines.
Movie too, by the way, 1917.
Trench warfare the whole time. And it's a way I've never ever seen trench warfare. Also, really like in depth, good details, really good set.
I love the fighting elements of movies. I do, but 1917, dude, that's why it kept you. It kept you there the whole time. Yeah.
These 2 kids, so one of them, their brother is at their front line. That's why they call him over. He's like, you got to get your brother out of there, and you have to stop this. They want you to think that they're retreating, so you'll follow them, and it's actually a trap, and we're going to lose 1,600 men. And they have, 2 days? Like a day and a half? It was 18 hours?
20? I thought it was 40 hours.
I don't know. I don't remember. It's such a good movie. I didn't even realize how long the movie was.
20 hours. It must have been, I thought it was hours. I think it's 20 hours.
Yeah, so they have to get these papers to stop the attack, to save all these men's lives.
1,600 men.
1,600 men. Mm-hmm. So you're just with them on this adventure, this journey, this Lord of the Rings type thing. Like, we have to get to the end.
Did we mention that this movie was, I think, all one shot?
Yeah, so it looks like that, but obviously they're going to. It's not. It looks like one continuous shot.
I thought it was 3 continuous all put together.
I don't
you
know.
Can tell.
I don't know.
If you look it up,
so they really shot this thing like this.
Imagine no editing.
That's what I'm saying. That's.
Imagine
I don't
a movie
understand.
But I'm trying. Okay, so I watched it with that thought in mind. We have to look it up. If they did this all in one shot,
no way.
They would just go in a circle and people would be behind them moving the sets,
trees and stuff.
Nah, dude, they would just be moving sets, dude. There is CGI involved. There's a little bit in the background.
Yeah.
I gotta look into if it was that many shots. So let's look at that because that's dope, dude.
Yeah, if that's the case.
Okay, was it
what?
Hold on. Was it one? Or 2.
I don't know. God bless it. I don't know.
2 shots. It's 2 shots.
Throughout the whole movie.
Yeah, and I think it's when he blacks out with the French lady. I think.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Hold on,
there's
hold
one
on.
time that they break away one shot. So 1917 is amazing. I literally could watch that movie over and over and over again because it's just a fun story. You haven't heard this one really, and it's really detailed. I don't particularly care for war movies.
There's a couple of movies that are one shot, by the way, and the one that Hitchcock tried to with Rope, 1948's Rope. I don't know. I gotta look at it.
Yeah, we're gonna have a fun October for you guys if you want. We're gonna be doing horror movies, monsters, certain kind of monsters, ghosts, paranormal. We're gonna watch all those stupid ones and make y'all laugh. Because my oh my, does a bitch love horror movies. Ooh, what do we got on? Right?
No, they stitched together scenes that were 9 minutes long, though.
Yeah, it's like you can tell because they zoom in on something and then they cut away.
To.
Yeah, Shauna,
Imagine there's one shot, though.
I think, what's his face?
It's almost impossible.
Woody Harrelson shot a movie on his iPhone to promote the iPhone, the camera. Back in the day, he shot like one go on his phone. It's like
That's
an hour
sweet.
20. I think Willie Nelson's in it. Of course he is. I think they're in like
Perfect.
Amsterdam.
Perfect.
Yeah, I
You
don't
just
know.
gotta set it all up, and like everybody has to be on time.
Hit your mark.
Don't break the scene.
What are
Don't
you
laugh.
doing?
You break. Rob Lowe was just talking about how he can never break, even on Wayne's World. even
Yeah.
On fucking Austin Powers Goldmember, he said that Fat Bastard's baby back, rib was all ad lib.
Yeah.
And he's just sitting there.
You can't break.
You can't break. Commit.
Yes.
Commit. Jesus. Great.
Yeah,
though.
1917, bro. I could watch it right now. Put it on.
And then he's done. It's like the end of the day, this soldier went through hell and back.
Oh my, that one scene where the flares are going up and down and it's a ruin of a town and everything's white and black flashing all around them. It's sort of like I don't know, like the Beetlejuice hallway all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I
Visually.
was like, wow, that's really
Visually,
nice
it's
to
a
look
pretty
at, bro.
movie.
Yeah.
Is this an A24?
No.
Mendes did this.
Sam Mendes.
God, I don't know who did. This is a Britain film. Has to be. It is from the view of the British Army.
Yeah.
I don't know who directs this.
I don't know what else Sam Mendes has done, but I definitely know the name. Are you looking it up?
Yeah, I'm looking up which studio did this film.
Sam Mendes, he does movies like one of my favorite characters ever, American Beauty, Lester Burnham.
Oh, so
Yeah.
this is why. Shepperton
Skyfall,
Studios.
Revolutionary Road, Spectre, Jarhead, Road to Perdition.
The
Guy, he dishes out some bangers,
He's
bro.
Adonis.
Yeah,
We're happy.
he's
Yeah.
good. He's a good one.
He's good.
He's bona fide.
I liked he's bona fide, yes. I like that. I like it. We're over where I
Whoa,
was.
what is it?
Where'd he go, Lassie? Down the well.
Ooh, the new 28 years later shot on the new iPhone.
Dude, we were just talking about, is this a pro? Is this not? Look how good this is doing, blah, blah, blah. My friend goes, dude, why don't you get an outside camera? I'm all, my iPhone 15 Pro is pretty good camera.
Yeah.
Even the front one is pretty fucking good. Like, why would... That's still... Like, phones have everything.
I know.
Everything.
It's
like,
everything.
Why? People are like, I'm an Android. That's cool. Be an Android.
Have an Android.
You've got more crap than me. We
You can
steal all your
customize
stuff.
it. Yeah.
But we do it smoother.
Ooh,
Sorry.
it's
That's
nice.
just how Apple is to me, guys. That's just how it is. All right, back
It's
to
your
the
turn
war.
also.
Oh, it is my turn? We're
Yeah.
doing Jenga, and she's, like, mad that I'm not fearless. I'm, like, not fearless.
No,
you can't do that.
You can't do that. 1, 2, 3.
Ooh, that's
Go
so bad
pouring
right
down.
there. All right, we're gonna be there.
Okay.
That's me. All right, 1917. I will give it
8.
9.
Ooh. 8.5.
Yeah, I'm around there. Because of the French woman with the baby scene, it was a little, like, over the top.
Oh, yeah. Well, I just wanted to show you, like, how comfortably he's like, oh, it's a little girl.
I love the end, though, but with this family that come home to us, he's sitting there and he's looking at him And it's
He
like
didn't
that,
even wanna
we
go.
didn't need the French girl. That, you know what I mean? Those both scenes humanized him in a way.
Yeah.
So I just feel like that scene was like not necessary. So that's where I was with a 9 out of
Okay.
10. If you haven't seen 1917,
8 then. I agree. Here.
thanks, friend. I'm trying to see where it's on. What did we watch it on? The hell did I watch it on?
I watched that on...
Was it at Prime?
No. Because I don't... Oh, I guess I...
Showtime. The hell?
The hell?
The hell is Showtime anymore?
Seriously.
What is happening? Anyways. I could have sworn I watched it on Prime. Maybe not.
It had to be on like Hulu or Max or something, bro.
Maybe.
Whatever. It's on streaming somewhere because I have it there.
Well, speaking of World War One, we'll keep with this war. The one I was recommended was called All Quiet on the
I didn't get a
Western
chance to
Front.
watch that one.
Netflix has it.
Yeah.
It is adapted from a German studio.
Ooh, cool.
So this is what's cool about this. All Quiet on the Western Front is a novel that sold 2.5 million copies in like 22 languages. I read this all on Wikipedia. This is all public knowledge. We don't know. You can fact check me though, guys. This is read from a point of view of a German soldier. It is a loose, semi-autobiographical novel by Erich Remarque. He's a German veteran of the World War I, by the way.
Oh, gosh.
This movie has been made, I think, in 79 or 89. And it was made by Americans, made by other people, never by Germany. And if you don't know this, a lot of German directors, they don't want to, I don't know if they've made German films or Nazi films. It's not about being Nazi. It's just like the German war
history.
front. Yeah, it's just not on their docket. So them doing it on Netflix, it's all in subtitles in German. I love watching freaking... I'm old now. I don't know what it is, but I love subtitles now. I love watching foreign films now.
Yeah.
I could see the feeling in it. I understand. I'm not just lost in what the hell they're saying. I can read what the hell they're saying. I'm fine with it. But I never... This is the only time I have subtitles, by the way. I'm that psycho. Otherwise, all my English stuff, no subtitles.
I feel like it pulls away.
Yeah, I need to hear the score. I don't want to be staring down. Does that make sense? Like, you're staring at this part of the screen. It's like, I gotta look at everything. Back to what I was saying, though, at the All Quiet on the Western Front. Can I fucking breathe? Jesus, sorry.
Play the thing.
Sorry.
Take a moment and breathe.
Thank you. No, this is a novel.
That Red Bull.
That,
oh, God.
Shut up. It's true.
I know.
I had two for the stream. Leave me alone. I'm itching. Stop.
I'm itching. I'm itching because I got a mosquito bite.
Dude, they're the worst right now because after the fucking storm,
I know.
Helene blew in and it has been awful for the fucking
Blew in
mosquitoes.
and sat on everyone's face. God, dude. I can't believe this, bro.
Sat on everyone's face.
Yeah.
Okay. Back to All Quiet on the Western Front. The movies. But it was true. No, the mosquitoes were bad. All Quiet on the Western Front was fucking just like... it's going to make me laugh later when I watch this. I see that I segue from that. The Edge of Tomorrow. Like 8 million Germans died in World War I. Million. Okay, so the beginning of the movie, you're with these young students and they're all together in their band of brothers type feel and they're all excited because they're gonna go to war.
So they're like young men.
Young kids. But before this happens, they show you a scene of people going over the top of trench warfare is happening. You hear this name being called out like Heinrich, get down, Heinrich. Like you hear this name, right? And they're getting down and it's just a war and of course they lose and you come to this lady who's stripping all these dead soldiers of their uniforms.
Oh, God.
Okay, and you look and the tag says the name of that soldier, okay? So then you see these uniforms get processed. repaired.
Oh, I've seen
So-
that. I saw that one moment on Netflix.
Yeah. So that's happening, and then you get to these group of boys. One of the boys can't go because their parents refuse to like sign it. They forge it. He goes with them.
Oh,
They go.
God.
They're trying on their uniforms. They're all excited, and then the one guy looks and it says Heimlich or Heinrich or whatever the guy's name is. I'm sorry, I'm butchering it right now.
Whatever.
And they're like, "What's this? What's this?" Because everybody thinks, "Oh, look at my new uniform."
Yeah.
Like, they all think it's
Brand new.
Like, oh, I don't know what that is. Just rips it off really quick, and they're like, "Oh shit!" Like throw that away. Like, so what I'm trying to get at is, they keep doing this. They keep shipping in. They keep go. They think they're winning the war right now. This is the propaganda that's being pushed out to the Germans. So they think it's all quiet at the Western Front.
Ah!
Dude, they're losing.
Yeah.
So they keep shipping these bodies in. Just like The Edge of Tomorrow. He keeps repeating the same day, except it's a different person. And this is how disposable these men were to them. So my heart is ripping out during this whole fucking movie.
God.
Because you break off the dog tags and, oh, are you okay? You good? Well, you're on duty right now. And it's not the same person you keep seeing. And that's what this movie does.
Ugh.
And they talk about it. 8 million fucking kids died. And they were all young. They were all like born 1899, born 1900, and it's 18.
Yeah.
Born on this. These poor kids. How many have to die?
I know, dude. Shit sucks.
War is hell. This was a beautiful movie. Yeah, I was just like.
When did this movie come out?
This movie came out 2020. Actually, Netflix 2022. Sorry, Netflix
Okay.
2022. The other one was 89.79. The made for TV. This one is fucking heartbreaking. It just is. But it is in German. So if you want to watch it, it is in German. You could use it on subtitles. It's on Netflix. I recommend it if you like a really good war movie. Trigger warning, it is, you'll see a lot of death, a lot of blown up, a lot of gore. It doesn't shy away from any of it. It doesn't shy away from language. So, it is
Yeah.
and it's like a Saving Private Ryan type beginning. It's very, very harsh.
Oh, God.
So, I mean, you feel like you're in it. You're like, ugh. I was like, ugh. Every time I watch those movies, it's like the beginning of Saving Private Ryan. Fuck.
I watched
This was a good one, guys. This was a good one. Thank you, Zach Horner. I don't know if you're watching. If you watch it later, he's the one who recommended this. He said he read this book in high school.
All Quiet on the Western Front there.
Pretty dope, dude.
I watched a World War I movie also. Mine was it's called Enemy at the Gates.
Oh yeah, I've heard of.
You've definitely seen the thumbnail. You've
Alright.
passed over it.
I'm putting it on.
You don't know. You don't have to watch it. Whoa. It's all right. So it's the USSR versus Nazi Germany. It's Germany's trying to get Stalingrad, and it's
Enemy
Stalin
at the Gates.
Yes, Stalin is like staunch about them not taking over Stalingrad because it's his name. Like it's his name.
2001.
Yes. What don't I like about this? So, okay, first of all, it's mainly about a sniper and the propaganda that they're giving to the Soviets. So there's a journalist it's Joseph Fiennes and Jude Law.
It's a lot of stars in here,
bro.
dude. Bob Hopkins?
Yeah,
Come
he
on.
plays Khrushchev.
Smee?
He plays I know, I love... You know, he's
Smee.
as tall as me. I looked it up. I don't know why. But I was like,
Who framed Roger
I
Rabbit?
love Bob Hoskins. Just lay on that fur coat. It's nice. But so it's about this sniper mainly. This sniper is amazing. Like he was taught day one. I know, come back, Shauna.
I'm thinking of the Bob Hopkins.
Yeah.
We're just gonna glaze right over that.
Do you
like,
remember
that
he had the
didn't
tie on and then the white wife beater, and then Jessica Rabbit walks in.
Oh my god, with his taco meat
Yeah,
showing. His
yeah,
little bit of,
I love.
his socks
Come
and
back to
his
me.
vodka.
Enemy at the gates.
Go ahead.
So it's about a sniper. Jude Law's a sniper. He's an excellent sniper, and it starts you right off. He's like, they're like, holy crap, Russia, holy crap. They like push him onto this boat, and they're like, you're sending him right away to the front line. You're not gonna, if you don't have a gun, you're gonna stand behind the guy who has a gun, and when he dies, you take his gun. Is what they tell these people. If you jump from this boat, I will kill you. Two guys jump from the boat. Poo, 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 poo. Kills their own men. If you're at the front lines now.
That's all.
If you go backwards, we're going to shoot you. Yes. You go forward. So
do you know how many of these kids really didn't want to do it?
No, Shauna, they were like scared shitless. It just starts off right away. So Jude Law, it's freaking Russia, bro. Like, the Germans were set up with like miniguns, like tearing them down, mowing them down.
What are those called? They scream them out. They're the most feared weapon in World War II. It's a chainsaw, like a buzzsaw noise. Like, it's like zzz,
yeah,
like, and that's
and
how many just fucking
gone. Shauna, so like Jude Law,
Troy's gotta know the name of that gun.
Jude Law pretends to be dead. Everyone's like dead. Everyone who came with him is dead.
Lone survivor.
Yeah, so this guy, stop it. Oh God, I gotta talk about that. So this
like,
guy,
I just like know where to go.
I know. So Joseph Fiennes, he's this he's a journalist. He has this like underground like press, so he can like pass papers out, tell you about what's going on with the war, what's actually going on with the war. And his truck turns over, his papers go flying out, and he's on the ground pretending to be dead because people are chasing him. And they go on their way. He finds a gun. He sees that there's this like high up guy, with the nice hat with the medals. He's going to take a shower right there. Everything's set up. No one's around. Everyone's dead. I can take my shower now. So he goes to shoot him, and Jude Law's like, don't do that. He's like, you have to do this. And he's like, do you know how to do this? He's like, yeah, I know how to do this. And he kills them all down. And Joseph finds the reporter. He's like, we need to write about you. We need to tell people about you to get their spirits up. This is Russia. Russia's real sad right now, Russia is depressing AF.
Russia flip-flops so many times during these years.
So in this movie, I was like, I don't care who wins, because aren't we just going to take them over anyways? You know what I mean? Shauna,
take over these ones.
So it's about this sniper and how he does valiant things for his country. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, God. So what I don't like about this movie, every single character has a British accent.
You're in Russia?
Yes.
These are Russian?
Yeah, Sean, Jude Law.
Yeah, this is the cringy stuff. When you start getting into the older ones.
This is 2001. It's not that old, Shauna.
No, it is. These 23. Yeah, they're almost like, what?
Shauna, Rachel Weisz is in it, the girl from The Mummy, British. You know who plays? Ed Harris is the bad guy.
Foreign film had to be British for us.
Yeah.
Why?
Look at Gladiator. What do they speak in that? Why are they British?
I don't
Shauna,
know.
In this movie,
Somebody
you know who?
Answer that for us, guys?
Listen, the only non-British character, Ed Harris, is in it, and he plays a German sniper. The other German, and he doesn't have an accent. He's like this, Shauna. He's the German. Why doesn't he speak? Maybe. Why doesn't he learn how?
The way you're saying it, like, exactly.
See what I mean?
You committed right there. You sounded great. Good job.
Thank you.
Except they shout a little more. Like, now! Yeah, it's
Yikes.
So funny. Have you ever heard, like, these comedians?
I mean, I hear Arnold when I do it. I'm like, geez. It's jarring. Yeah, there's like a... You did. It was abrupt.
That's how Germans speak.
Yeah.
They're very literal.
Jean-Jacques Annaud. That's who directed this. Annaud. Jean-Jacques Annaud had no freaking Germans nor Russians in his movie, Shauna. Ron Perlman.
We just had to it's
British
just
accent.
This weird thing they did with us. I don't know why. I don't know why. You
Ed
could've found
Harris?
somebody better. Like Ed was gonna sell the
Ed
tickets.
Harris is
Were they
like the-
hot people at the time?
Ed
Like,
Harris
come
is getting
on.
his shoes shined by this Russian boy. He's
Wait.
got a British accent. Yeah. He's like, Vasali's the best. He's like talking about his sniper. He's like, he hangs out and blah, blah, blah. He goes in down the grate.
And they're in
it's
Russia?
real great. And he looks up,
Isn't
and
it
Ed
like
Harris is, Ed Harris is staring at this kid. He's like, well, at least I think he doesn't, you know, like pretending he doesn't know him at all, because the kid does know him, bro. Kid got too much information. And that's, I can't go farther. Yeah, that kid.
Yeah?
Ed Harris, he's like, let me tell you a secret. And then the little boy goes and tells, and he takes the little boy by the fat of his arm, you know. He's like, I didn't tell anybody else. You're the only one. So,
Kills the kid like Schindler's List when he says, "Go, I pardon you."
No,
God.
Yeah, even worse. So that way they can see.
Remember when he's like walking and like the shot goes by him and it kills the kid and he keeps walking and the kid's just out on the floor? in
Yeah,
Schindler's List?
Shauna, rough.
There's a lot of World War II movies, dude.
It's-
Can we talk about that a little bit? Did you see the list?
Yeah.
There's a lot of good there too, by the way.
Shauna,
of
Enemy
good.
at the Gates.
How was it?
I won't watch it again. I don't need to.
Yeah.
The beginning was probably the best part. The ending, I didn't care for it. And they're literally, why did they do it? British accents and then Ed Harris. He's just there. He's like, oh, I'll find him.
That's all he says. That's
Oh,
why I said
yeah.
There's like small parts for these like big guys, and I think they needed to put him in the trailer a bunch to like sell the movie.
Okay.
Maybe Ed was that guy. Jude
Sure.
Law he was a hot ticket for a while. They had him in Artificial Intelligence during that time. He was in that. Jude Law was a fucking
talented.
Gattaca.
Gattaca.
Yeah, Gattaca was a good one. We'll talk
Uma.
about Gattaca. Uma. No,
What else?
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Uma. You fucking idiot.
Uma. Ooh. Uma. That's what you get for laughing at me. Shit, I'll fix it. I'm
Stop!
Being
You
nice.
don't.
I'm being
You have to
nice. I'm being nice to you.
You can't give me mulligans.
You helped me with the Gwyneth. Sheesh.
Yeah. Enemy at the Gates 2001. You don't have to watch it.
No.
Yeah. But maybe like the beginning, like I said, because the beginning is really like, it just starts, Shauna.
I see the battle scenes get me, and that. Okay, I'm gonna admit something.
What?
I watched Saving Private Ryan. Okay. The beginning was amazing. Duh. It's like, and then it gets to right after Viseco, whatever his name is, get killed. Vin Diesel. He gets killed in it, and then after that, I fall asleep.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know what it is. It's like
You know, Giovanni
action.
Ribisi, when he needs his morphine, or
No.
Tom Sizemore collecting his dirt, or
That was cool. No, that happened before this.
when they're talking
All
about that
happens-
barn and his brothers with the barn.
That's
there's
all
that
before
girl.
this. And then it just.
When
Yeah,
we find
and then
Matt
I got
Damon,
really mad. I got really mad at.
Upham.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you about that part. I hate that part, Shauna.
Yeah.
He should have saved his friend. He's at the bottom of the stairs, shaking in his boots. Your friend is dying. Get your ass up there and find that fucking dog.
friend.
Shauna,
He was just a weirdo. Kid would got slammed into he was like a little typing guy at this little base.
Yeah.
But they took over, dude. Tom Hanks and Sizemore
yeah.
are in this boat and they're calling out, and they're Army Rangers, by the way. Badass fucking military guys. They're
Yeah.
like the top of
Yeah.
the battlemen, right? And they're just calling it out, like, we gotta take this beach. And when I watched real videos, because there were people out there, like the typist guys, 8mm-ing it, hell.
I can't imagine.
Those.
That's why I'm saying,
those
I
machine
can't do
guns,
this. I'm so thankful there's
M28s,
people
are
out there
they
that do this. I
Hawkeye?
can't do this.
What was the name of those machine guns? If I can't get the name, I'm gonna go M28s. But those things would buzzsaw all those boats, dude. and it really happened. If we didn't take that beach, man, I'm wondering if that was the guy. Like one, they're like nobody else is here. Nobody else was.
Did you watch Dunkirk this week?
Didn't.
Shauna, that's the Christopher Nolan one. You know it's gonna be good, Shauna. I feel hopeless like 4 times in that whole movie. I seriously am like, how is this movie supposed to get? How are we supposed to keep going?
Yeah, that was 1917. There was parts and All Quiet at the Western Front. There's just hope. That's how the friggin' war movies make you feel.
Hopeless.
Yeah. And not all of them are Hollywood endings. It just shows you what happens and shows you the horrors of war.
This is just a moment of it.
This is just a blip. This is just a mirror.
From my point, this is happening for miles up and down this way, that way. This is just from my perspective. Oh, good. I watched the other World War II movie I watched was Hacksaw Ridge because Daddy told me to watch it.
MG42. They would scream out MG42, MG42, and you was like, but it was like,
yeah, it's like a laser almost, bro.
I want to find the sound. Oh my god, I know that sounds terrible.
Can we talk about the sci-fi ones next? I'll tell you about my Hacksaw Ridge after the sci-fi ones.
After the sci-fi.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna. Mine's a Tom Hanks one, and it was like over and over again. It just reminded me of that with 1917. So we'll go. I'll talk Starship Troopers with you because I know that one better.
So yeah, the one I'm allowed to talk about is Starship Troopers. Has anyone seen this cult classic? It is probably Troy, my little brother's favorite movie ever. He was probably shown this movie way too young, but we don't censor our family.
It was way too young. Way too young.
Shauna, we watched Animal House. We're fine.
Are we?
Yes. Are we out there hurting people? No, we're fine. If you're not hurting anybody, you're fine. Starship Troopers. What year is it in Starship Troopers? 20 what?
I don't know.
Troy, do you know what year it is? So it's a story of Earth versus these bugs that are out there in space. And right now we can go into space, no problem. Going into space is not a problem. This is the future. Way, way into the future.
There are a lot of futurists who worked on this film, by the way. I have gone deep down this rabbit hole of Starship, except for the point that you're going to make, which she told me before the stream, I was like, whoa, no. But
I was telling her, so Starship Troopers is directed by Paul Verhoeven, who has done all of those 80s movies that I love, where there's like Total Recall, RoboCop. What was another one I wrote down? Also, he did Showgirls, guys. He did these like Macho Man movies and then Showgirls. Maybe you just want to see some girls dance. I don't know. The end of Elizabeth Banks' career, right? Elizabeth.
She's probably done more stuff.
I don't know.
She just looks the same.
Hollow Man also he directed. But so 1997 movie, great production. I want to say even the CGI was fun. Yeah.
Dude, it was so cool. Like, do you want to learn more? Do you want to learn more of the cutscenes? It's like us watching YouTube.
Yeah.
It's exactly like that. Like, it's just like, it hit a lot of nails on the head as far as like future, even the stupid song. Even the songs feel like, it's like lo-fi realness. It's very, people wear 2000 stuff right now. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like it's very nail on the head as far as styling goes.
So it's
Carmen.
Yeah, there's Johnny Rico and Carmen Ibanez.
This is a very corny joint, guys.
Oh, it's so corny.
Holy crud.
Young boy goes into, he's super rich, by the way. Shauna pointed it out. She's like, he's stupid rich. I was like, why would you say that? She goes, look at them. Look at their house. Oh, so what Shauna was trying to say.
That's the end of it.
Yeah. In this movie, World War II, the Axis wins. So, like...
This is a adaptation you said from an anime.
Yeah, 1988 had a Starship Troopers
has
anime.
Lore. It has lore, yeah. I remember. I was floored when you said it has it was an anime. I thought it had comic books after, but
I thought there was.
This is all prequel stuff. There's a whole world, a whole timeline with Starship Troopers. There's sequels to this
there's like
joint.
5 movies.
But this is the OG from what we've seen.
Yeah.
And I think it's done well. I think it still stands up the test of time as far as like CGI even. The bugs look...
The bugs. So, yeah. It's
stomping.
The aliens are bugs. They're like...
Yeah.
Arachnids is what they're called. They're giant man-eating... They're not even eating us. They're just killing us.
Yeah, and then they pump us for information.
Yeah, there's like a brain bug.
That looks like a vagina.
It looks like the grossest vagina.
What were you doing there? We know what they
Paul
were...
Verhoeven was like, I'm fresh off of Showgirls. I've seen things. I'm sick of those vaginas. I'm gonna make one so ugly.
With eyes.
With eyes.
And a big flamingo snout.
I know.
That shit came out like... You know what I mean?
We all stared and looked at that thing and were like, that's a vagina. I was a kid. I was 11 and I was like,
it was like fucking pulsing. this thing. And we were like, what is that?
Yeah, it was the brain bug.
There was eyes that went down. Yeah, and then Xander gets caught up. Damn it, Carmen.
Shauna, it's her.
Rico went... Okay, Carmen. First,
So
we're going to talk about Carmen.
Yeah, so Johnny goes into the army. So they have to take a test to see where they land. His best friend gets into like games in theory, which is like war games.
We all know.
NPH. And then his girlfriend, she gets accepted to be a pilot, which is like top 10. And then Johnny Rico's a little dumb shit. So he's in infantry.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
infantry made you. He has no arms. The man has no legs. So congratulations.
Infantry made me the man I am today. And he has like no real limbs to him left.
So Johnny's going into some hard stuff for Carmen, because that's his girlfriend. Who wanted to be a pilot.
Oh my God. They're 1 week into training. She sends a freaking email to him. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful?
There's like
a CGI Jupiter. And she's like, so that's the thing. I really like it out here, so I'm going to go full time, and we can't be together anymore.
First of all, wait, hold on.
Another thing,
she met Xander before she sent this little tidbit to Johnny. So Carmen, but she saved Johnny's life, didn't she?
Yeah, she saved everyone's life.
No, they would have gone either way, but Johnny wouldn't have. Oh, was he going to Harvard anyways, though?
So,
there is the fan theory. Did you hear about the fan theory with the asteroid?
No.
So Carmen does a new course.
Okay, so they all get sent to war because an asteroid hits Buenos Aires, where they all live.
That's
now.
Right, he was going to go to Zegama Beach.
Yeah, and Zegama Beach is wiped out, remember? Yeah. So, with Buenos Aires completely obliterated by this asteroid, which was sent by the bug planet.
The bug planet catches with their plasma asteroids from an asteroid belt and like
launches them.
Hurls it towards whatever planet system that's been threatening them.
Yeah.
So this hurling asteroid is coming towards Earth.
Destroys Buenos Aires.
But before it destroys...
Where Johnny's whole family's from. Go ahead.
Thank you for... I'm being a jerk right
You're
now.
fine.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
No, go ahead. You had something to say. Say it.
No, but I said before this asteroid hits, there is a fan theory that Carmen sent the asteroid. Because she planned a new plot while Xander was on break.
Uh-huh.
Okay, she's like, it's more efficient this way. And suddenly, there's a gravity pull. Okay? Mm-hmm. She bumps this asteroid. Remember, the top comes off. They save because this piece comes off. Do you remember that part? This asteroid pings off.
That was later in the movie.
To go, no, it's before. And goes somewhere else.
Oh, God.
Yeah. And then, remember, Johnny gets, because he fails during boot camp.
What? We're going to war. No,
Johnny Rico, you are relieved of your command.
Are you authorized to repair the M3 tactical helmet?
Sir, no, sir.
Sir, no, sir. I wanted to win, sir.
Johnny Rico was named squad leader, by the way, while he was in the
training,
grunt boot camp.
Yeah.
And during grunt boot camp, he gets he quits. He signs some paper. He gets his other guy in. But anyways, that asteroid.
Is that what you believe?
I saw the TikTok or whatever the hell it was on it. And it said, yo, Carmen may have bumped this asteroid towards Buenos Aires. And this bug thing might not be a bug thing at all. It might be propaganda towards other things. And this is what 1, 2, and 3 might be about.
Okay.
The bugs aren't the real enemy.
So, you know how the pilot dies in the first one? The captain? Yeah. It's some of the deaths are terrible.
It's pretty corny, guys. If you haven't seen it, it's actually ooh, fuck you, ooh, shit, man.
Johnny, I'm dying.
Johnny, I'm dying. Johnny, die. Why don't
You're gonna be okay, Diz. Her name's Dizzy.
It's fucking. I don't even know her real name actually. I know Charlize
What is
Theron.
this? What did you use like 5 fingers to pull that out?
I went like
Shauna?
everybody could replay this, and we'll show it later. But I'm gonna fix what I did
You can't do that.
for you.
You're just making it.
I cleared my hands like 20
I saw you.
It's a big old clear for you, buddy. All right. M4D2 machine gun is what I wanted to listen to, by the way. Is this gonna go? Did you get it? Did you get it? Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it, you dumb bitch.
We're live! Why
Sorry.
would you do that? No, I'm just kidding.
Starship Troopers. What are you watching?
That's the MG42.
Turn it off. Don't scare me like that. Jeez.
Dude, we're done.
Starship Troopers. You guys should watch that one. It's, I'd watch it 5,000 more times with y'all. Troy used to watch it every day. Every day.
Yeah. It was like his
That was
Mickey
his
Mouse.
movie. That was his Nemo.
He loved it. I can't. It's like weird that he's not in like some sort of special forces. Like I felt like the propaganda was real in it. Like it was like, but the alternate timeline.
Oh, yeah. I told them. Like,
Oh, did I?
yeah.
Shoot. Damn it.
The Axis wins.
Mm-hmm. This is what timeline it is. They said that like their army that they're fighting for, even though they never say it, this is like they're Nazis.
Yeah, the Federation.
The Federation is actually
Yeah, like
the
if you
Third
look at all
Reich.
the flags, they're like all eagles.
Why would he do that?
It's just a different timeline, man.
The couple of people played around with that notion, and they went to multiverse, and I found out it became stupid. So I was about to watch something like that. It's called Man in High Castle. I think it was on Prime or something.
Yeah.
And it's that. It's what if the Nazis and Japan won? What if Germany and Japan won? And then the United States was divided in half. The West was given to Japan. The East was given to Germany. And then that's the way the world is.
Oh, wow.
So the show came out with that premise, but then it went multiverse.
Nope.
Because some guy was like, this tape says I don't know. That's what I was explaining this week about. And I was like, oh man, I wanted to watch that. But like, I was explained by homeboy. He's like, yo, it sucked that I went that direction. Well, that sucks too, man. That'd be cool.
Was it your turn or mine? I thought I already pulled one, bro.
Did you?
Yeah.
I think so.
Hacksaw Ridge.
Oh my god. Hacksaw Ridge?
Hacksaw Ridge came out 2016, directed by Mel Gibson. Andrew Garfield stars in it.
Is Mel in it?
No, just directing. He directs really well. You ever seen Apocalypto?
I've seen parts of Apocalypto. I'm ashamed to say I've never sat all the way through it. I think I've like fallen asleep. That's what's
Really
going on with
good,
me.
really good.
I think Kim's seen it.
Yeah. This
By
is,
extension, I've seen it though.
This is my other World War II movie I watched. I didn't mean to watch two World War IIs, just Dad suggested it. This is based on the story of Desmond Doss, and he's a real person.
Okay.
He enlists, I think, after the bomb drops, or no, after the attack on Pearl Harbor.
Okay, so this is World War II.
Yes.
Okay.
So, let's see, what did I write down? He wants to be a medic.
Okay.
Yeah, he accidentally hurt his brother as a kid. They were fighting in the yard, and he took it too far and like really hurt his brother, and like ever since he just wanted to be a medic and help people. And he meets this nurse, falls in love with her. He enlists after the attack, and marries this. He's gonna marry this woman, I think. I don't know if they actually get married before or after. But he gets into basic training, and he will not touch a rifle, Shauna. He's like, I'm not trying. Who am I trying to kill? Like, I'm trying to help people on the battlefield. And he goes, like, it's like a Full Metal Jacket when they'll beat the shit out of that guy. They do it to this guy. And they're like, the next day, like, what happened to you? He's like, nothing, fell out of my bunk. Like, because they're having to do, like, extra drills, extra this, because pick up that rifle, you know? And he won't, Shauna. And this fucking dude ends up saving 75 people. Like, there's this ridge, and it's literally Hacksaw Ridge. People just keep coming down. Wounded just keep coming down. They're like, who's doing this? Like, it's Desmond. Desmond's up there. Literally, like, the people who beat the shit out of him, he's saving their asses from freaking Japanese people or coming to kill him.
Jesus, man.
Like, Vince Vaughn, his, like, leg's been shot, and he's out there on the field, and, like,
I saw the thumbnail. Yeah, Vince Vaughn was on it.
Yeah, Shauna, this movie, and, like, he has such, like, faith in God. Like, he knows he's there for a reason. Even the wounded Japanese, he was pulling him down that ridge and saving him, dude. And, like, at one point, he does pick up a rifle, but that's only to, like, make a structure to carry Vince Vaughn out there. It's like Forrest Gump, like, people shooting at him from behind, dude. Desmond Doss. I looked up this dude. He looks like a goober.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So real life.
Real story. I know, bro.
Hacksaw Ridge. When was this made?
2016, man.
I should have watched that.
Man's got conviction, integrity, faith.
That one, guys.
He is a God-fearing man.
World War II.
World War II, man.
Lots of good from World War II. I couldn't find anything on the Revolutionary War, by the way. I found The Patriot, and that was it. Speaking of Mel Gibson joints, like,
right? Thomas.
Okay, first of all, I, like, literally went to go watch it. It was last night. We went to watch it, and I went, I can't handle Mel right now. Holy! It almost happened. Did you guys see it? It almost happened. So, I do remember watching The Patriot, though, as far as Revolutionary War goes. This was a loosely... Good job. Good freaking job, you jerk. Some of my Jenga pieces are colored and have things written on them. Just, we do that in my family. That thing really stays the same color. Oh, God. Oh, this might be bad. I'm doing it left-handed. I gotta end left-handed because I do not want to.
Yeah, Civil War.
Sorry. So Revolutionary War, back to Mel Gibson. I said, I cannot deal with this guy tonight. I don't know. His face was on it. He was like, you know, running.
Yes.
And then there was another thumbnail of like blood all over him.
Oh,
and
yeah,
like,
when he's like chopping up those
and
British.
His son's watching.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't a true story.
Daddy, don't go.
Yeah,
Daddy, I'll
it wasn't
say
a true
anything.
story. I can't deal. It wasn't a true story. It was like
No.
loosely based on many militiamen.
Yes.
Many militia story. So he just made up his own Grandois story, and I was like, I can't. It was like Braveheart, but with an American flag. So I didn't really William Wallace was a real guy though, but it just I was like, all right, I think I'm done with it. I don't know if I can watch that one again because Mel Gibson is wild. It's South Park. Stupid South Park has ruined Mel Gibson, and if you don't know what I'm talking about,
yeah.
He has like and he's like naked the whole time. And I'm like,
he's like a Looney Tune.
Yeah, I'm like,
what if he's actually like that, and that's what
he
he's like
is?
that?
He says he doesn't care anymore, and that's fine. Mel, do your thing, man. But I don't know, it's a little over the top. So it was too intense, and I just started laughing and thought of South Park. And there is no good Revolutionary War movies except for the Patriot U.S. ones. I found a musical. I'm serious.
I'm not watching Hamilton.
People have said to watch Hamilton.
I don't care. I'm not watching Hamilton.
What's your thing against Hamilton? I
don't
have nothing
know.
against it. I just don't want to watch it.
Yeah, that's me too.
There's a lot of people who love Hamilton.
I know. People
They're
who
like,
hate musicals love Hamilton.
Yeah, I know a lot of cats are like, you haven't seen Hamilton? And they're like, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
sorry
the weirdo.
that's a little sexist,
I'm the
but
weirdo.
I was just like floored. Like, I'm like, what? You watch college football. That was you, man. I am the winner. Maybe I tap the table with my butt. She threw it? No?
No.
Maybe that happened. Because afterwards I was like, what was I doing on the table? I don't know if I did
I think it was me.
See, look at where my foot is. Literally, look where my foot is. I literally was like, maybe it's me. Because I'm jibby-legged all the time. It doesn't matter.
No,
what time
Red Bull, chill out. God dang it.
Where they get this stuff?
Where did they get this stuff?
Do you know where that quote is from? 10 points to Gryffindor. Hey, R.I.P.
Yeah.
Dame, Maggie, Dame,
Maggie Smith.
Smith.
Yeah,
Dude.
Yeah, breast cancer.
Holy.
Chemo. But, like, that's not what she died of. Like,
She's older.
she's old.
Dude.
What a Betty, huh?
Dude. I didn't know she was on the Carol Burnett show, which I want to get, like, every season of, by the way.
Yeah.
I heard it's a hoot and a holla.
I know, and it's our kind of jib jab, bro.
I don't know why we can't do it. We can do it. What does they say? Tupperware? Token black.
Yeah, Tupperware.
It's so perfect. Professor Chaos.
Butters.
It's so good. I think
Tupperware. You know Tupperware from...
Yeah, absolutely. The Coon. Oh, jeez. These are bad ones, guys. So we have South Park love in this house. And if you don't, oh, well, it's okay. You don't have to.
Yeah.
It's funny to me. Shoot, man.
I watched The Hurt Locker also. I didn't care for it.
What war is that again?
It's Iraq War.
Shoot, man.
Yeah.
Those are tense ones to watch.
Exactly.
Like Black Hawk Down.
Oh, I did watch that one also.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you remember?
No, not Black Hawk Down. I watched Behind Enemy Lines.
What is that?
Owen Wilson, 95. Oh, this is what I want to talk to you about. So it takes place during the 95, I guess, Bosnian situation. I don't know exactly what, but Owen Wilson, Gene Hackman hires Owen Wilson and some other pilot to fly over Bosnia, and they take pictures, and the Bosnians shoot down their jet, and they eject, and
There's always skirmishes and scrap going
so,
on.
like, there's supposed to be, like, no violence or anything, Shauna. They end up shooting this pilot, like, execution style.
Dude,
which
that's
isn't
what my movie
allowed.
was about.
You know, Owen Wilson sees it. His buddies just died. Oh, in the very beginning, there's a little flub, dude. The movie takes place during 95, and they kick this football off of their Navy carrier. Like the jet carriers, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And they goes, Wilson! To the football floating away. Castaway came out in 2000. Movie takes place in 95.
What?
Movie was made in 2001. That's what I'm saying. Who allowed that? Do you hear what I'm saying?
Is Bruce Wilson reference?
Shauna, you know that's Castaway. Wow. Yeah. But anyways, so Owen Wilson.
Why? That's so wild.
I know. They just wanted something funny. Owen Wilson wanted to be funny right then, you know, because it's a serious movie. So Owen Wilson's just trying to get away from these men who are. There's like a tracker dude who's like on his like ass, and then Gene Hackman's like, okay, just meet us at this point. He gets there, and they weren't even supposed to be over there. So someone's like, no, you can't. We're not going to get him. No. So he's like, Gene Hackman like lies to him like, oh, we won't be able to get you there. Go to this place.
Okay.
So they go to this next place, and it's just him trying to get away from these people. But at the very end, he goes back to his ejector seat, because in there is the information. When they were flying over Bosnia, they took pictures of mass graves, dude. There was a genocide over there going on, and nobody knew about it.
Dude, it was the 90s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I remember being, I was very young, but the news, yes, reflected a lot of horrible things. Like, a lot of men died. They, like, male population was gone.
And just, so, like...
If you look at even those Eastern European cities now today, it's not a good place to be. It's like a Kingston, Philadelphia kind of experience. Just really, really, really bad. A lot of violence. I don't know. But this is what's being reported that I've seen. This is just YouTube rabbit holes I go down to.
Yeah, this movie, Behind Enemy Lines, it's loosely based on the U.S. Air Force Captain Scott O'Grady. And he was able to get the information off of his seat and like get it to the right people to show what was going on in this country to, like, I don't know, stop them. I don't even know what you do over there. It's not our area.
It's like missions on missions that these guys are giving on every last movie. It's like creepy though. It's like, if they didn't get this done, it's just like dominoes just like falling, right? Like all of these. That's another point I forgot to bring up when I was talking about 1917 is it's that they just put the orders out that there's a ceasefire at the 11th hour on the 11th day of the 11th month. So November 11th at 11 a.m. or p.m. all fighting stops, and then Germany's general asks everybody to come together, and they're going to do a last push over the trench. And it's so fucked up, Kella. I don't want to tell you it. I want you to watch it.
The Western Front.
All Quiet on the Western Front. Not 1917. All Quiet on the Western Front. Sorry, I totally fucked up.
It's okay. It's okay.
But this is what you gotta watch that one. Even though it's too heavy this week.
Yeah, Behind Enemy Lines was good though. I'd watch it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, they had like the Bosnians who were like, we love America, you know. There was literally a character who had like mutton chops, Elvis sunglasses, pomp hair, and like the guy riding in the trunk, he has his like his like AK, and like he's got Ice Cube on his shirt. He goes, oh yeah, I love rap, I love all hip hop. He starts like rapping. I'm like, okay, this is that token. We love America, you know. Miami Vice, #1 show. Jesus. You ever seen Euro Trip?
There are people who are obsessed with other, yes, but there are people who are obsessed with other cultures and they just like emulate it. And I guess America is one to emulate as well.
Yeah, dude.
And this is how he emulates it though, with like Miami, like that's our culture.
Yeah, so like in Euro Trip, they're like, yeah, Miami Vice, #1 show here. And it's like 2000.
Oh, God. This is like when it gets over there.
Jeez.
Yeah. I wonder what's being pumped over there now.
I know. Well, I mean, they've got internet, so I wonder if their internet is also like
there's closed off
strict.
Internet.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like we could only get certain versions of certain apps. Like, do you ever get anybody from Germany's feed? It's like kind of wild, actually.
Yeah, I think about that too. Like with all the people online, this is what the algorithm I'm given.
Yeah. That's why I like TikTok a little bit, and yeah, it sucks because like you do give away your like right arm when you agree to their terms. It's like centipede, like human centipede agreement. Like it's kind of crazy. Like they're allowed to farm all your data, blah 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 blah. But it's like Mark Zuckerberg who's been doing that with Facebook for the last 15 years, so I don't get what's the difference. But anyways, TikTok. The reason I bring it up is because I watch people from Russia. I watch influencers from Canada. From Korea. I try to watch ones from North Korea. They're like people who can get some signal out. Yeah, and it's not as badly censored as some places, but like it's wild to watch. And they're like, no, this is what a Russian supermarket looks like. this is our heating system.
Oh yeah, I
We
do
gotta put
enjoy
this.
all that
It's
stuff.
like those are kind of cool, like kind of information of like what goes on over here. What does a day to day look like for me as a Russian? And it's like those type of influencers I follow, and I'm like, are they paid?
What's the oddest thing? Oh, I know.
Gotta question everything.
You ever watch The Interview? As bad as a movie that may be, like Kim Jong Un is like showing him around his town. So like everyone's happy, and he goes to the fruit, and it's fake fruit.
See what I mean? Is it just like they
Everything
said don't
is
do
a-
it as a trick?
Yeah, please come to our tea party. It'll be ever so. Don't do it, Lisa. It's a trick.
I don't know that it's from The Simpsons.
Run.
She has to run from the library
I
during
know.
summer vacation. She runs away. It's fucking Alice in Wonderland. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's so perfect. He has a gun to her head.
I know he does.
Could not draw that now. It would not let you. Nobody would.
Yeah.
PC principal came right
PC
out.
principal, yeah.
Knock that right
Strong
out.
woman.
Love it. Love it. Can't get enough of that shit.
I told you. Oh yeah, I watched Hurt Locker.
Mm-mm.
That was the one with the Iraq War. With the these are bomb deactivator, man. These are like explosives
They
experts.
put on the stuff, and it looked
Yeah.
like the droid from Star Wars is what I think of every time. You know that big trash can one?
No,
Burr,
bo bo.
and it has like little feet.
So
They look like that though, right? A little bit.
no, he looks to me. He
on.
looks like from Little Giants, the kid where his mom like pads him up and they start pushing him around. That's what I think of. This is what I write about it.
I'm like, am I remembering this?
Jeremy Renner is badass. Makes friends with Kid. Kid becomes bomb.
Oh, he
Jeremy
looks like-
gets revenge. Jeremy gets his friend injured with 2 days left. When he gets home, he realizes it's not even the same kid. The kid's right there, still selling DVDs. And he gets released home with the family, and he goes, hey, you know, honey, like, they need more experts out there. They need more technicians. And this is her. You check the roast? Like, she like, you are not gonna bring that question up in my life right now. They got baby. She's home by herself. And at the end of the movie, he goes back.
He leaves his wife and his kid.
365 days of service. A whole year.
His baby. That's an
He is a adrenaline junkie, Shauna.
That's a really important time to be away from your kid.
His kid is like 1 in a month, bruh. And he is just like, okay, I'm going out. He's
the first 18
seriously
are
adrenaline
so
junkie.
important.
If you like seriously like your job is deactivating bombs, you're already an adrenaline junkie. And he's out there. He at one point he opens a trunk to something and it's just completely filled with C4, and then he just starts taking off his suit. And Anthony Mackie's like, what the hell are you doing? He's like, there's enough C4 in here to blow us all to Jesus come. So if I'm going to die, I'm going to be comfortable.
Dude, I can't believe this is an actual job.
Yes.
This is like a real thing. Like, it's guerrilla warfare. That's kind of how Vietnam was fought too. It's like peasant warfare. Like, that's the way they want us to view it, or the way I've been shown it. And yeah, these guys have to go in. They like a roadside bomb. Something
They showed
planted
a kid as a bomb, like a dead body bomb, bro.
I don't know, like, dude.
They had this man strapped up with the chest of C4.
Child soldiers, yes, is a thing here and now. It does happen.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah. You ever seen Blood Diamond, bro?
Dude, stop with the freaking that giant diamond. I keep thinking
Oh,
I'm
so
shallow, and I just remember the diamond.
Shauna, so like,
Nobody heard me.
yeah, I heard you.
Shut up.
I know that diamond. So like,
I just stared at the diamond the whole time past people. Just kidding.
his like son becomes a child soldier.
Mm-hmm.
They get them all like drugged up,
Yeah.
freaking brainwash these kids.
Mm-hmm.
It's
you
like
do
Teenage
that.
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, the foot guy.
Yeah.
with Danny. We learned that first there. There's a way to show us without showing us, but we watched literal war movies this week, and yeah, that was that was a big theme of what I was watching. It was just like those kids who just went off All Quiet at the Western Front. They're just kind of like,
they're like stoked to go to war.
Everything is awesome.
Yeah.
Everything is cool when you're part of the team. Yeesh. Propaganda, y'all. I will call it cringy.
Oh, yeah. Talk to me about this one because I haven't
movie.
seen it in forever.
And I won't say it's 100% cringy because there are parts that had relevance. I will give this a 7 out of 10. It is called Good Morning Vietnam. I watched it for the first time. Robin Williams. When it turned on, you hear him talking, and I'm like, it's the steady pace of the genie. Like, it's hard because I watched Aladdin first before this, even though this came out in 1988 we saw. Another 88 film, by the way. So he's a disc jockey that gets stationed in Saigon. And they're used to, like... Have you ever watched this?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know what's up. So anyways, what was cringy about it? When I watched it, there was a lot of hinting at, like, sex trafficking.
Yeah.
They were in, like, bars that get blown up. Jimmy Waz, I think it was called. Jimmy Waz was gay as hell. And they made no shy away from it. Robin Williams was kind of acting or making fun of gay people in that sense the whole time. But it'd be like, ha, ha. And every time I see Robin do these things, I'm like, Robin, were you gay? Robin. And that's blasphemy. This is all hearsay. This isn't valid stuff, and you shouldn't speak ill of the dead. And I'm not. I'm just saying, with the birdcage and all the he was so flamboyant in this movie too.
Peter Pan.
Yeah, more just, it's so, I don't know. He was in the basement of Studio 54, and if you know what went down there.
Yeah.
He was that guy. Cocaine addict. Yeah, we all knew that. But damn, Disney washed him up. Whoo, he went through the rinse cycle. Yeah. Never not loved.
It's like
Stock
Bob
will never go to
Saget.
him. Yeah. It's wild. He went through the opposite end. But anyways, so Good Morning Vietnam had a lot of cool, Forrest Whitaker's in it.
Yeah.
What's the guy? He's Vicky Vale's assistant.
Yeah, that guy.
In Batman. Yeah, like, hey, her. Damn it, with the curly hair.
I'm gonna look it up.
You can look it up. He's in it as well. The disc jockey vibe was fun. I love the way he talked, but there's a lot of weird cut scenes. The love scene that he wanted to get with the one girl was kind of weird.
Robert Wool.
Not understanding the story or why this is a story. I think he was just like...
Barry Levinson directed this movie.
It's kind of weird. I think it's aged badly, maybe. I don't know. But it did depict the Vietnam War from a different standpoint of, like, how the people are. They did talk about, like, who was there before the Americans and why they feel the way they do. A little bit of terrorism going on. There is a monologue done by the, like, brother of this woman that Robin Williams' character is trying to go after. And he talks about war and how bad it is and how, like, you killed my father and... now you're coming here to kill me, and why should I think you're good when you've done this to my family? Like, it's just a lot of those questions, like, who is the good guy in war?
Yeah, I know. Vietnam.
Was this a money grab?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was just talking about Hacksaw Ridge, Mr. Lex. Oh gosh, so good.
Hacksaw Ridge, I want to see that one though, but you told me, not Hacksaw, but Inside Enemy Lines, I don't need to see.
Behind Enemy Lines with Owen Wilson is good, and Enemy at the Gates, you don't have to watch that one. But like I said, the intro's really, like, captivating. It captures you right away. You're right there with them. You feel so bad because they're all scared boys who don't want to go forward, but they're getting pushed the whole fucking time, bro.
The Western Front, All Quiet at the Western Front. So that happened. They literally at the end they gather all the German soldiers and they're all standing there, and fucking general is standing on a Evita type balcony, and he's telling them that we won't go down as cowards. This is one last fight until 11 o'clock, and then we'll stop fighting. Feel me? Some guys were like thinking it's already over. Some guys stood there and were like, no, I don't want to go. Stabbed, shot immediately. Other guys tried to run away, shot immediately. So they just trudged back to the lines. These soldiers, they're just doing their duty, coming to the last, which they thought was, no, we will not go down as cowards. And where did that general stay? Did he go down to those lines and fight?
No.
No, he sat in that little room that was just off that balcony until 11 o'clock. I hate those guys.
Well,
Why?
You got $5 left. Let's take it to the war table.
Why does that... evil is evil, right? Mm-hmm. And I've always said, why does that degree of evil have to exist, God? We understand we got to see evil to see the good in some ways.
Yeah.
But to that degree, is it because we feel joy to that degree?
That person is just so...
Fuck, the pride in these men.
Exactly, too proud. Woo. That's what it is. It's
wrath,
ego.
Envy. A lot of these guys are like, look what they have, look what they took from us. Like, Hitler was about it, man. But it's just... Ugh.
Yeah.
This was a heavy week.
Yeah,
the
dude.
war movies are heavy, guys.
It was really, really rough watching all of these movies, like, back to back to back to back. Like Shauna said, we literally, like, last week we were doing musicals. Like, 100,000 miracles. 100 million.
100 million.
100 million.
I think that was, like, the population then. No. 3 billion now. 3 billion now, right?
Is that all? I thought it was like 7.
A billion?
I thought it was like 7 billion, bro.
China?
Oh.
No, dog.
No,
1 billion.
I thought you were talking about like the whole world.
The India's a billion. China's 3. Am I wrong, guys?
Yeah, we started at musicals and then we took it all the way down to war. What's in the middle?
We got Halloween.
I know. That's what I'm really excited about. I have so many horror movies, bro. Ooh, no.
I'm talking about like being dorky and dressing up, or just having decorations on the little desk here, just all. Or just buying even Halloween trivia, games,
like horror
movie.
movies.
Yeah, horror movie trivia. For sure, there's one.
There has to. It exists somewhere.
If there isn't, I don't understand why not. Is it me or is it you?
I don't know. Go ahead.
Just go. Yes.
Ooh.
Golly. Did it? Oh my god!
That would have been the quickest game of Jenga ever.
You gotta fix it. You can't just leave
it.
Don't you have to fix it if you do it?
Where is it fixed? What's... Oh,
it's
here.
Sticking out.
There are none? Gee.
You can't just...
Gee.
You can't just...
There's one at every table, right?
Jesus Christ. Why I oughta...
One of these days, Alice.
My Civil War movie.
Oh, yeah.
Did you watch any Civil War movies?
No. The closest one was Dances with Wolves.
I watched Dances with Wolves. And it's Kevin Costner joint.
I love Kevin Costner. You know, because of that movie, he fell in love with the Midwest so much that he bought the land out there and put a casino in it.
I was about to say,
but then I'm pretty sure the Lakota. I think it's the Lakota, but he gives that money to the Lakota.
Thank God.
I think it's out there.
He what's her name in it? The girl stands with
Fist.
Yeah, why isn't her hair done? To this day, I'm sure there's interviews out
there.
It
is 80s, bro. It's big on top, like Dolly Parton, bro.
It's not the 80s. It's 18,
Shauna,
whatever.
It's 1880s. Fashion goes full cycle.
Oh my god, it's the 1880s. There was a
shells. My pocket full of shells. What is her name? It was God. What else is she in? Stands with Fist.
She's Robert Redford's.
Stands with the Fist.
What else is she in?
Is she in? God dang it. Mary
figure out.
McDonald. What else are you in? If anyone knows what else she's in. Dude, Independence Day. She's the president's wife.
The president's wife in Independence Day.
That's who I see her. And she's all dirty again in that.
Yeah.
Her hair.
Why is she dirty?
Because she's a white woman who's not as clean as them. I don't know.
That's my thought too. That was the
They're
first.
trying to make her like, oh, she's white.
Are they trying to hide her? Oh, was she hiding herself to be dirtier so she could be taken away?
Like when he first happens upon Stands with a Fist, she's like trying to kill herself, right?
Yeah.
Why?
Because her husband
just died,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
I don't know what he died of, but he just died.
Yeah.
And she was like, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, aw.
When they drag, when like Kevin Costner brings her back and friggin' wind in his hair sees her, he just straight up like,
yeah, I know the hairy armpit.
oh yeah, he did.
Emphasis, hairy armpit.
I love wind in his hair. He is so handsome. I love him all in that movie, Shauna.
The end. What he says over and over. What does he say? He's like,
oh my Chitango Owachi.
You know it.
I love Dances with Wolves, Shauna.
I love that.
Is that just me? Dances with Wolves.
She knows the fucking. She could say it in.
Shauna, shut up. I love them. As a kid, I saw this movie and I was like, this is the greatest movie ever.
You're a child.
I was a kid. And I'm like,
this
is
Civil War frontier.
Yeah. I used to think, like, this is the worst time to be alive. Bro. I'm so glad I don't live during this time.
I'm just like, there's more things to watch. Like, you know.
No, I'm watching Dances with Freaking Wolves. I'm watching the beautiful Native American people. I'm watching wind in his hair.
Sorry, I'm dead.
It's alright. It's because it was probably on like Grandma and Grandpa's TV, and I had to watch it.
Though? What did you say? Oh no, OMG. What is he?
Chumani Tatanka Owachi. That's his name. Dances with Wolves.
Chutani Watak. Okay, and then what does he say afterwards?
He's like, you need to stay. Like, stay with us.
Like, you're my friend. I love you. Like,
he's like, you're my friend. You should stay with us. But like, he's got to go because he knows the people are after him.
But the Sioux go anyways. It sucks.
I know.
They know.
They don't know.
When they bring out that Spanish conquistador helmet, like Ponce de Leon helmet.
Yeah, dude.
I was like, I forgot about that part. I was like, oh shoot, man, there's been a lot of people who try to come in.
And like, they've like come up because that was down south, bro.
He's like, first them, the Texans, this, and it's like,
that guy, that crazy guy who kills himself before sending Kevin Costner out on the road. That guy is always so creepy, and he could be the nicest person in a movie. I will still think of him like that, absolutely crazed and like wet looking, and like he's just drunk. He may be like drunk off of like metals in their stuff because they store things in metal, like
lead.
Yeah, the leaching, Ugh. Like crazy. You get too much metal, you go fucking crazy up there.
They all had in their pipes. I just met a guy who said he had to replace his whole row in Boston just a couple years ago, and they were all lead still.
Yeah, Shauna. What do you think? What I think about this? These old ass roads. What does that sign say on Mayport? How long has it been there? 16 something.
Mm-hmm. That's a long damn time for there to be an infrastructure.
Aren't we the first big city?
It's the first coast.
Yes.
A lot of trading, dude. A lot of trading.
Yeah.
But, Dances with Wolves, I like the perspective it gave me. There was the Sioux tribe and the Pawnee tribe, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Pawnee tribe was like the rapers, the pillagers.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I thought, oh, God, that's like two societies. It's like you either take by force, you never produce anything, you take by force.
Yeah, you take what they got. They worked for it. We just take their stuff.
The Sioux, they work for, they provide. Provide it. Right?
Two
so there's
totally different,
totally clashing, and then you have Kevin Costner right there.
Mm-hmm.
And I even
his
said,
outpost.
I even said, they probably prayed for an answer to these horrible guys. It's be careful what you wish for, right? There's always a bigger wolf, I guess, or there's always a bigger animal to come and get you.
There's
It's
always a bigger
wild.
fish.
Yeah, that's the saying. I was like, what are you looking for? Damn it. But
Qui-Gon.
yeah, it was a Civil War movie because he asked to be out in the frontier. And then I reminded myself, like, shit, this timeline. Yeah, the Civil War was going on, even though it was like North versus South. And you think everything's like current, no, there's a Wild West, Tombstone,
frontier,
type,
bro.
Wyatt Earp stuff's going on almost the same time. Billy the Kid, I think.
I don't even know
like,
if there's like a
parallel.
city that way yet. You know what I mean? Like they go far enough west and it's just Kevin Costner.
That's what Kevin says in the movie. He says, why do you want to come see the one guy who shoots himself in the beginning? It's like, why do you want to come out here? He's like, to see the frontier before it's gone.
Yeah.
And I went, huh? You just hear me go, huh?
Yeah, it's Florida, bro. We're like, oh, we're seeing all our trees get chopped down and make way for another goddamn Culvers.
Dude, I just went on a rabbit hole of Cambodia. They just did that in Southeast Cambodia. It's terrible. Precious, precious logs, like the value of jade, like precious jade. Like they're just cutting it down. They're supposed to be preserved, but they're not. People just go in and poach it, just like animals. Ugh, it's just a lot of freaking heavy stuff.
I know.
We'll have a Halloween month that'll be all
Okay.
make-believe, fever dream fun, and we'll pretend like everything is awesome.
Okay.
Just be good.
So what do you wait?
What, you want to play a Scene It?
Of
We want
course
to
I
play the
wanna
rest of
play a
Jenga.
Scene
I
It.
don't know. I just put it on because, we could see if one of these ever... You gonna lose again, fool? Dang.
Shut up, okay? God, my sister's mean. How the fuck?
What are you doing?
I'm
What are
just
you doing?
attacking. I'm just attacking.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Am I fucking up?
What's with the tossing? I did that on purpose.
You did not.
To push it over so that
Where
it
did
won't
they
be so
get this
mumbly.
stuff?
Come on, speed round. Let's go.
I'm trying, Shauna.
Let's go.
There.
Ooh, baby, do you know what that's worth?
Billy! Billy, where are you?
Billy, where are you?
Damn it!
Damn it! Her
Christy Masters Christensen.
dress. So good.
That bitch. What a bitch for taking your cheeseburger. I mean, what was that about?
You're the best around. No one's gonna ever
She
take
cheated
you
the first
down.
time.
I didn't touch stuff today. We're good. What? That was my victory dance.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Pretty
Okay.
Pretty good. Did you like it?
You did good, Shauna.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, well, yeah. That was the extent of everything I pretty much watched. And of course, I've watched way more.
Trumani Tatanka Owachi. I fucking...
Do you guys understand that she is...
I also haven't seen this movie in about 4 years. It's burned into my brain.
Glory, I've seen Glory so many times. It's so hard to watch Denzel getting whipped, dude.
I haven't
What
seen
the
Glory
F?
in a long time. Probably since the last time it was on WGN as a kid.
Matthew Broderick sticking his neck out. This I actually did see a lot in all these movies. I will say that. They said they always sent the colored boys to the front lines.
Yeah. Do you not remember South Park the movie?
It was
Bravo
prevalent
team.
in
We're gonna send Bravo team out first.
Bravo. You know what that means, Brown team? Jeez, man.
It's fucked
It was
up.
an honor to lead the first chart. Come on.
What a piece of shit. What does Magneto
The guy
say?
in the-
What does Magneto say? You send the pawns first.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. That Edge of Tomorrow, it's just a repeat. These boys keep running in. It doesn't matter. It's like a video game. Like, I try to play video games now, and I'm like, it's just a new skin on top of a new skin. I'm still doing this grindy effort
Yeah.
to upgrade my guy. Those guys will get upgraded, and it just keeps, just like that itchy and scratchy cartoon, the guns just keep getting bigger until they just blow up the whole world. It's just creepy, dude. It's like, why? I love
People
they
like
make
that. Everything is awesome.
No, war is terrible.
No, but like your games is what I'm saying.
No, I'm just saying in general, in perspective, like trying to like relate it to my games. It's like weaponry and war. It's just not fun. Even watching the movies, I like got really, really sad and like disturbed this week, and I was like, dude, blah.
Yeah, I was bawling. Oh my god, Lone Survivor. Let me tell you about. So the very first time I'm watching Lone Survivor, Greg puts this movie on. You fall in love with every single character. You're like, oh, these are good men. Oh, okay, they're going on a Black Ops. Oh, they kill that one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they kill that one too. I am bawling, crying because you learn about these men and their before life before they get to war. Yeah, and then all of a sudden they're just gone from your whole life, and I am crying, and I look over at Greg. I go, "Why the hell did you put this movie? Oh my God, is this why it's called Lone Survivor?" I go, "No, my God, it's called Lone Survivor."
So I'm not the only one who could mistake a title. The Ballad of Songs and Snakes.
Yeah, Shauna, it's not...
See? It's not hard to miss.
Shauna, yours is definitely misleading. Mine is not. I was an idiot.
It's a literal.
Shauna,
The ballad, it's a song.
I was about to say, the music man, like that man is singing the whole time.
But anyways, it's just, yeah. Mark Wahlberg?
Yes. Mark Wahlberg. Mackie. Yeah.
Mackie.
Yeah.
Survivor.
Lone Survivor. Super sad, Shauna. Oh my God.
Though I can't imagine being a soldier today in a Black Ops, Army Ranger, Navy SEALs
and they're all
type.
Friends, Shauna. They're a team.
You
trust your buddy.
You gotta know how they breathe, how they move. Like
Agreed. Agreed.
Of course, it's nothing like a video game. But when you play in a team of dudes that play like Call of Duty or whatever the hell it may be, and it's team 4-on-4, whatever it could be, like your call signs are everything, life and death. I can't imagine you being that efficient.
No.
Maybe. Do I have nerves of steel in that?
No.
I don't want to test it.
Nerves of steel.
I don't want to test it. And I don't mind paying taxes for dudes to be this cool.
Yeah, they need to freaking treat their veterans better, Shauna. What is up with that?
We're not experts on it, but I do know I wish they would get free healthcare for life. I wish they would get a house just like Victor's Row in Hunger Games.
Oh, that's an interesting one.
I think they should be treated like that. And they don't have, and they literally have, like a disability, a stipend every month for the rest of their life too.
I enjoy myself a VFW hangout.
It's fun.
I actually
Cheap drinks.
The very first time I went into one, I went up to the bar and I said 2 beers, and he didn't ID me. I was 19 years old, Shauna, and he gives me 2 beers, and it's me and my friends and my friend's dad.
This is in Los Angeles?
This is in California. This is during that festival in the city of Orange on Chapman, where it's like Irish Street, Mexican Street. So this is Irish Street. We're hanging out. Okay. We walk into this VFW, and it's an Asian lady singing, and her husband, who's like a white guy, playing the keyboards, and he is like white beard. She's like got this little thin, tiny dress on. It's like an
SNL skit?
Yes, it looks just like that. Okay. The stand-up keyboard, Perfect. And she's singing, and we're dancing on this dance floor that's as big as this table.
Perfect.
Perfect. And I will absolutely patronize those places as much as possible, because that man is working for a tip, and he's not going to use those pour spouts. He's going to use his dirty hands to pour me a heavy whiskey drink and hand it to me like that. Like, oh, yeah? Here. Like...
How much do I owe you?
$2. You're like, what? Here's 10. Yes,
keep the change, money. And then you get like 10 free beers.
Exactly. Old men, fun. They're just fun.
Something about a dive bar, man.
I
But a
always want them.
VFW, their proceeds
Veterans
of
of
their,
Foreign Wars.
yeah, they get their bar gives too.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Yeah.
It's like how it's like lodges, bro. Like Rainbow Lodges, Masonic Lodges, VFW lodges.
There is some in Orange Park. I know that for sure.
There's
I'm
one
not
on South Side. On Wednesdays, they do bingo.
All right, guys, listen up. I've been asking this question for a while, and I said, friends, when is the age that we go play bingo together?
I know someone who will point you right out there.
So when?
Oh yeah,
Wednesday
I
nights.
do believe it's Wednesdays at the old. I don't know quite which one. I could figure it out from that guy though.
Okay.
Yeah, but you pay like X amount. He's like, they got $800 rounds.
What?
Yeah,
This is a prize, not money.
this is a prize.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know where this is.
Good. But we could play bingo as friends together, and we'll have cookies. 800 cookies.
800 cookies.
Jeez, man. Wow.
Yep.
Wednesdays.
I think it might be Tuesdays actually.
That's even better.
I know.
Tuesdays are a ton better.
Yeah, it might be Tuesday. They do.
Oh, we know.
That old.
Okay.
That old ain't too fair.
I'm here. That's for Louisiana accent, by the way. We love it.
Shauna.
Oh, Farley next.
Farrelly? Is that what they're trying to
Farley
say?
Brothers. Sorry, I'm an idiot. Yep, Farley Brothers. My bad. Self-trained.
Oh, God.
All Farley next. Well, we're actually gonna do
Horror movies.
yeah, for the month of October.
October, scary movies.
So we're gonna start. We got each week in October.
Do you want to do like monsters? You want to do paranormals? I don't want to do all first person cam, where like the camera is like all shaky, like how Blair Witch Project is. This makes me sick. Just so shaky.
Some people live by those movies. They
I
love the
know.
realness. I think Troy told me like loves those type of movies. I'm like,
There's one I do like. It's called As Above, So Below. Yeah. It's because it does have some still cam moments, but mostly it is. They should reshoot that movie to have a lot more still cam moments because it is just, head cams. God bless it, but it's a creepy one.
ooh.
Yeah, Paris Catacombs, and like hell. Yeah.
So do we want to do monsters?
Zombies.
I thought we were gonna say we're gonna do monsters every week, like a monster every week.
What kind of monster?
Exactly. So,
Aliens.
So what do we got for monsters as far
Yeah.
as Halloween guys go? I have yeah, of course I'm gonna say aliens is a monster, you could say, or classic monsters, which are the pretty much
the Watchers.
werewolves, vampire. It's like the Trinity.
Mm-hmm.
Mummy.
Ghosts.
We have ghosts, swamp
I
thing.
think we should have a paranormal week for sure.
I feel like aliens, swamp thing are kind of like the same.
That's the oddest thing.
I feel like they are because Predator. Predator, really.
Is he a swamp thing? He's an alien.
He was in the jungle, just
Yeah.
camouflaging
His like
it
hair,
out.
like
Yeah. He was on vacation.
yeah.
He was saying he had that realness going on. Yeah. God.
Bo Derek.
Ghost in the Machine. Remember I told you?
When he laughs, ooh.
Ha, 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 ha,
That belly laugh that I do. That's what it
so
seems like to
weird.
me.
But yeah, we have 5.
How many weeks do we have in October? Yeah.
No.
That's time. Calendar.
7, 14, 21, 28.
There are 5. Oh, wait. There's only 4
4.
Mondays. Yeah.
So we can take out mummies.
Yeah.
And we could do aliens, werewolves, vampire, ghosts. And the ghosts could be ghosts, demons.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Ghost, demons, religion.
Yeah.
That type.
Yeah. Omen.
But like then you're like, what about Jason? What about
Those are slashers.
yeah.
So,
see?
wait.
See, that's
Go over
hard.
go over the.
Are we doing monsters? See what I'm saying? Aliens, werewolf, vampire.
I think
ghost
so. With werewolf, should have slashers because the werewolf was a slashing.
Okay, werewolf slashers same week.
I
we could do
think
that.
slashers would just be a
Okay,
significant.
werewolf
sufficient enough.
slashers same week.
Okay.
I like it. Okay,
So write it down. What are we doing next week?
what do you want to start with? What do you guys want to start with? Which? I'm waiting on you guys. This is your decision
So we have
today.
aliens, slashers / monsters.
Alex is saying slashers. Ooh, we got psychedelic thrillers.
What like Midsummer, like
Yeah, ghost
Suspiria.
demons, ghost demons and stuff like that could be on that week. Anything that has to do with like outer body or something. Those are kind of like moody. I think that's for another week. I don't know. But do you want to? You want to start with Alien Swamp Thing, Vampire? Huh?
Futuristic movies.
Oh, we will do futuristic movies.
Yeah, because I want to talk about my 70s Charlton
love
Heston's.
futurism movies.
I love when they're made in the 70s, a futuristic movie. I love Soylent Green. Is Omega Man? No, because it's the same time period.
You know what did Alien Romulus? I watched in theaters.
Oh, how did you like that?
Dude, it was good. But I don't like that they reused a line in it.
Yeah,
You heard.
get away
Like I
from
told you.
her, you bitch.
Yeah. Really love the actors. But they did show a Reebok from the 80s, but it's from the future. But it's like they were almost using like everything from that set. It looked futuristic.
Look good.
Because we wear that now. Like it is being worn now, like the 90s style stuff. And it's like, huh. It was styled well.
Okay.
I like the styling. The alien.
I heard the plot was a little like stupid.
It was like a remake of Alien
Yeah.
a little bit. Again.
Yeah, it's a requel is what they're called.
Yeah. I don't know how it
A reboot
added
sequel. Oh, it didn't add
I'm trying to
anything
figure
to the
out.
story.
Yeah. There's a whole timeline there.
Mm-hmm.
And we like the timeline. We love the story. I love the effects. Like I said, remember that human one I told you about a couple of streams ago? The human one, her baby, you know? So this one had an alien in it like that too.
Mm.
And the first view you get of him is shocking. And he's just kind of in a corner like,
Fuck that.
okay, so the
I see
actor,
it. Nope.
the actor who plays him is like 7'8" or something crazy, like in real life, has a very odd, not normal looking neck type, almost looks like it's connected wide. Like, dude,
Wide
almost like he has
tendons.
gills or something. Like,
Ah,
it's like,
cool.
dude. Ooh, I saw him the first time I went, ooh.
That's
I
what
was in
everyone
my
says
chair,
when they
dude.
see that alien first. They
Your
say
whole
it's shocking.
neck, yeah, he comes. I love
Stop.
it. I love
Stop
it. Good job, movie. Good job, movie. We were both. It got me a couple times where I was like, it was a jump scare. I was like, blah. That's why I'll give it a 7 out of 10
Oh wow.
because of the plot was like, and then they why would you reuse Get Away From Her, you bitch?
in
Is it
Planet of the Apes.
I don't know.
In Planet of the Apes, Mark Wahlberg goes to touch Michael Clark Duncan as he's a gorilla in that. He goes, "Get your hands off me, you damn dirty human." And I'm like,
Yeah. Stop it.
I know, Shauna.
Remember berries. Fuck. Get a new story.
Tim
Stop it.
Burton, though. It's Tim Burton. Remember I told you he takes those stories that are super old and then he makes a new
No,
version.
you're allowed to do a new version because you could say, look at it. Like, there's some remakes. I'm like, shit.
Yeah. 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 I like Omega Man more than I Am Legend. Yeah. You know they're making a second one to that one?
Yeah, it's supposed to be one of the alternate endings.
Yeah.
Sequel. So we'll see how it does. We'll see
Yeah.
how Will does. I don't know. Supposedly Will's face been CGI'd for years and years. He actually looks like an old man. It's crazy. It's wild. Wild stuff. Wild stuff. But yeah,
Wait, hold on. Choice. Sorry, Jaden.
choice. So
Wait, a house?
the house. It's like a pool. It's like a pool house. So good. What did everybody say? Vincent Price, Omen, Hills, Rosemary Baby, psychological thrillers. What we're going off of, guys, is Aliens for the first week, maybe.
So we don't know what y'all want to listen to
What
next
you want
week.
next week? Do you guys want to do Aliens / swamp creature type movies, werewolves / slasher type movies, vampire movies, which I think is a genre of its own, really.
Yeah, definitely.
And then ghosts, demons, religion type ghost movies.
So, like, vampires would also go with the monsters, right?
This is all monster. Like, each week is a monster. 4 weeks. 4 types of
I guess
monster.
you're right. Vampires are so many. So we'll exclude vampires from slasher werewolves that week, okay?
No vampire movies in there, but
If there is one, whatever. I'm
we
not
all
gonna.
know what it is.
Is it Van Helsing?
No, it's Underworld.
Oh, I was gonna say
on.
Van Helsing is the
I
first.
liked that movie.
You like Van Helsing?
No. Oh, stop. I would have let you slap me. I thought you were about to, honestly. Like,
That would have merited. I can't believe that. I can't believe that movie's made. You have Kate Beckinsale, who talks like this throughout the whole time. You got that little guy who's quaint. You know,
it
he's
was
the
like
comedy.
the D&D. It was like the D&D movie. I know. It's fucking cringy. Michelle
And then
Rodriguez is terrible
Hugh
in it.
Jackman's beautiful hair.
Yeah, it was really, really pretty.
Too many monsters.
Too much going on.
Too many monsters.
It was too jazzy, too. It was a little...
Very CGI forward.
Yeah. They had a lot of time to do it, though. It looked good.
Blah.
Blah, blah.
That's what Kate Beckinsale sounded
Yeah,
like.
it's terrible. It's fucking awful. I blocked it out a little bit. There isn't even good, like, action scenes. It was all cutty and, like...
So aliens next week?
Let's do it.
There's a lot of them.
Are we gonna be, like, sad again?
Yeah.
It's effing bleak when you watch those alien... Because you're, like, Earth's, like, messed up. Like, ooh, Wall-E?
You've seen Fire in the Sky. That one's messed up.
Alien abduction movies?
You've seen The Fourth Kind.
God, no. The Fourth Kind I've turned off. I don't finish it.
Because it's that scary to
Yes,
you?
it's the owl thing is just... What the hell's happening? Some of this stuff is based off true events. We don't know. I have friends who debunk ghost houses who said they've done this in the past. I have friends who swear up and down they've seen aliens. I like real accounts of people. So when I watch these movies, I'm like, fine.
Do you know? Just recently, they're called UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomena, because they can't explain it, Shauna. They've literally said so. This man, he got to go all the way to Congress and literally say, like, I've seen aliens, I've seen this, and now there's like a whole section for them to like report this stuff too. Because they're like, I've seen this. I've seen saucers. There's literally footage of this. And they're like, we don't know what that is.
The only explanation, if I'm being
Go ahead.
Agent Scully right now,
Yeah.
is that I have seen microchips. And they're not developed here. They're developed in Taiwan. Okay. So, like, these, like, literally processors, like, if you go into them, like, microscopically, it's insane what is on them so that we could produce everything you're seeing now. It's just insane. So with that being said, I have friends who have come overseas I used to go to church with, and they would show me in the 90s, mind you, like 94, 95, like the MP3, the first Apple iPods, right? And I'm in America. We're in America. They're like, oh, look what I got. What the we don't know what that is. We know what Walkman was, a CD. Everybody had a CD, man, right? Or whatever the hell they were called then.
Walkman.
Everybody had one. But this chick could fit 100 songs on this little tiny MP3 player.
Yep.
And I was like, what the fuck? So with that, what I'm trying to get at is there's technology beyond what
we're given.
We don't even have a name for what we're looking at. Type.
That's why they're called UAPs, bro.
have you seen how tiny the drones are now? We like spend X amount of money of our military budget on these drones that are like this little. They're spy drones because they go by and people think they're flies. It's that small, nanotechnology. Dude, it's creepy with the war talk and everything, guys. It's a wild, wild world. Truth is stranger than fiction? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, yes. So, alien movies.
That's heavy too. Should we...
The abduction.
Slashers?
That's creepy, scary. We'll be screaming the whole time.
Yeah,
and
but
anxious. Creepy and anxious the whole time.
Sometimes the bad guy loses, though. And that there is a bad guy, you know?
I do like Saw.
Ooh.
I like the whole...
Yeah, I love all. I watched all of those recently.
It's, Saw's fun because it like revamped that whole genre. It was like lulling a little bit after Scream, since Scream, and then the other parodies of Scary Movie and all that. And
I like that that's somebody's job. Like, we need more blood on set. Can we get this? Can we make this a little bit more wet
blood,
looking?
Sometimes these guys are novices who do these movies, and the blood's like sticking, like in Reservoir Dogs. With, they do try and fail. What can make it look more real on screen and stuff. And now we're all just CGI world. Sometimes it's good.
Carrie
With her bucket of blood. It was everywhere.
Everywhere, bro.
Jeez, it stained everything.
Yeah.
Probably had to. Reservoir Dogs. They said the guy stuck to the floor literally. Did you hear that? The guy they were slicing
Tim
up.
Roth. The guy they were slicing up.
Yeah,
Marvin.
and he was on the floor like all bleeding out. Yeah, he literally had to like they had to cut off a piece of the floor or something like that to get him off.
Oh my god.
Supposedly, yeah. That's funny.
So what else? We have slashers, aliens, ghosts, and
Vampire.
So what's the least heavy of those options, guys? Aliens, slashers, vampires, ghosts. What do you think? I'm thinking slashers, maybe. Werewolf slashers.
Okay. I'll agree with you.
Werewolf slashers.
Werewolves and slashers. Kim, are you ready for this? You ready for this?
She's gone, guy.
Werewolves and slashers. Ooh, New Moon, Twilight.
Jennifer, let me tell you a story. So I am a pansy when it comes to watching scary movies. I love them so much, but I also want someone there to watch it with me, so that way I'm not alone and the thing can't get me. And my sister Jennifer is taller and bigger than me, and I don't know if she realizes that she could take me down. And I would somehow always manage to pin her ass down on a couch and force her to make me, like, watch Saw with me, watch something scary with me. And then one day she found out about her strength, and she did that to me. She made me watch Twilight. She's like, you're gonna frickin' watch this movie with me. I was like, Jenny, I don't want to watch Twilight. I'm gonna go outside and smoke a cigarette or something. And she sat my ass down, and I had to watch them play baseball.
It has a good soundtrack.
I love the Muse, and they ruined the Muse for me, Shauna.
Oh, I love the Jasper memes. That one chick who does all the Jasper memes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they're like,
why does he look like that? It's so good. Because it was that bad. I was pissed.
it's so bad.
It's so bad. Like,
That's Edward Cullen. Did you see what's on their table?
Why did they have to make it like that? It
Catherine
was darker.
Hardwick is she did Lords of Dogtown, she did 13, and she does Twilight.
And she makes Summit a ton of money because they actually made that one. What did we say? That one fighting movie that Troy liked? Never Back Down.
Never Back Down.
Summit money.
I'm pretty sure that's Lords of Dogtown also. You ever seen that one? Written by Stacy Peralta, who was one of like the first skateboarders who were like big.
Oh,
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, see? Yeah, bro.
And skateboards.
She has a skateboard right there that says
Somebody
it.
can go to the house without it.
It's a Twilight. What's it say? Shit posting group. So it's like, yeah, it's like.
I'm in a Twilight shitposting group and it's cured my seasonal depression.
It's
It's perfect. So good.
Put that in the background.
Yeah, I should, huh? It's a pretty good one. Yeah, so we'll do slashers next week, guys. That sounds cool. What
Slasher
slashers?
werewolves.
What comes to your mind then for slashers? What kind of
I like.
Scream for you, Kim? Scream.
Yeah, Scream, campy, fun.
I haven't
I
seen
like.
Scream in a long time.
Have you seen one called You're Next? That's a really good one. That's really underrated. If you haven't seen it,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, guys. I need more
Freddy.
recommendations for slashers.
You've
'cause
seen
like-
Freddy's?
The first Freddy with Johnny Depp,
Jason?
of course. Yeah, I watched a lot of Jason's growing
Halloween?
up. Yeah, Halloween's just, that guy just
You've
keeps
seen
coming.
the Hitcher? That's the one I told you to watch.
I feel like I did watch that though a long time ago. Was it-
Rutger Hauer's in it. Super Babe in it.
I feel like I watched it. It's
That's
the
a-
Hitcher though.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I feel like I
Um,
saw this one.
So there's a 2006 one with Sean Bean, Boromir,
Okay.
and then there's a 84
Maybe that's
or
the
5.
one I saw.
Yeah, you should watch. Both are good, but Ali Sheedy's in the one from like 85 or 4 or something like that.
2007.
82?
86. It just said.
86.
So
Yeah.
Dave Myers directed. Jennifer Jason Lee, Rutger Hauer. Did I watch this?
Dude, it's a good one. It's on
It's like
Max.
almost hopeless, kind of.
Yeah, dude, because it doesn't matter where he goes. This freaking hitchhiker, like,
Did we watch this in theaters?
I saw it in theaters. I saw that with my friend Lisa.
I feel like I saw this in theaters when it came out.
I
It
was 17 with
terrifying.
Lisa, and we watched it together.
It was terrifying.
That's my movie, buddy.
Oh, this is creepy. Yeah, I'd like to see this one.
Did you watch You're Next, or select that?
I will do this now. You are next.
Yes, that's a very fun one. Like I said, this family. Oh, we'll talk about it when we watch it.
2013.
Yeah, it's so underrated, and I love a good blood splash screen title,
Okay.
and they do that in that.
Ew.
You know, like Dead Alive.
Just get you from the get go.
It's at the end when it happens, but it doesn't matter when it happens. I do love when blood gets thrown onto a screen and it makes a name.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
pretty fun. Well, this is
Hills
almost.
Have Eyes.
Ooh, are they slashers? That's a group of them,
I don't know where you would put the Hills Have Eyes.
because they are they're monsters.
Just the title is like.
I know. Oof.
I'll put them with ghosts and demons. I'll lump them in there, or alien swamp things.
Yeah, Swamp Thing's
Creatures.
Creatures. Oh, creatures or slashers then, Shauna?
This is slasher werewolf time. I like it.
Okay.
I like it. I like the slasher werewolf movies. American Werewolf in Paris.
One of the best, John Landis.
He-
I love that friendship those two guys have, and that attack is so vicious looking because that guy's calling for help and his friend just runs off, and he's like, Jack. And he goes back for Jack, and he's nowhere to be seen, or his body's just mangled, and then he gets bit. What did they say? Don't go on the moors. Stay on the road.
Dude,
The
that's so
Butchered
creepy.
Lamb. That's what that place is called.
The Butchered Lamb.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta go overseas. I can't go.
They were
It scares me.
backpacking around. They're best friends backpacking around after during college shit.
Yeah, people with backpacking.
I love how Jack looks all necrotizing, and at the end he's just decayed flesh. He looks so good. Rick Baker again, bro. I told you. Special effects.
It's the freaking. It's almost
Norbit.
like you could see it actually perfected on Norbit.
Yeah.
You know, it's just
love
it's
Norbit.
A great artist will learn again. They'll look at your work and like, oh, I should have done this. Oh, that would have looked cooler. Here, and they just perfect. Sometimes it just happens right away, and they're just savants, and you're like, oh, all right, fine, there you are. But
I need some slasher ideas. I've seen so many slashers that I need ones that I haven't seen.
Wow.
Because I
Let's
watched
see
so
what
many.
IMDb says though, because we got October coming up, guys. It's spooky season. I hope you guys are like us, where we like watch like lots of like horror movies. I do that like, and then
Tis the season.
Yeah, Thanksgiving I put on literally TV shows, Thanksgiving episodes. Like I watch Friends Thanksgiving. We watch Sunny
Planes,
Thanksgiving,
Trains, and Automobiles.
South Park Thanksgiving. Like I do watch those the whole month.
Well, is Welcome Home Roscoe Jenkins? Yes, that's a Thanksgiving one. You get it from Dad. You know that? We all get it from Dad.
It's just like 'tis the season. It's like
Yeah.
tradition. I
Christmas
don't know.
movies. I'm watching. Oh my God, I can't wait for this for Christmas time.
Oh my God, it's gonna be great. When we have movie Mondays during Christmas time, it's gonna be like,
Oh my
we
God.
got to watch Hanukkah movies too. It's gonna be cool.
All of them, dude.
Dude,
All of them.
behind
I know. Cheers.
slasher movies.
I'm Googling it, bro.
IMDb, guys. Do it with us if you want. Ooh, top
Happy
50
Death
best.
Day.
Top 50 best according to IMDb. We might be spoiling next week a little bit by reading out this list. What was number one? What do you think number one is?
Halloween.
Very close. Ooh, so close. So
Freddy.
close.
Freddy.
So close. Halloween's number 2.
Yeah.
What's number 1, guys?
It's got to be Freddy. Nightmare.
Number 1.
Scream.
Yep.
Wow. Scream. Good job, Wes Craven.
It is that good. Did you watch Scream in theaters? Kim, did you watch Scream in
No,
theaters?
I was a kid. I wasn't
did.
allowed to. I think I was like 10.
That was Clueless year. We watched it in theaters. Me and Diana went.
Wow.
With friends. It was Drew Barrymore.
In the very beginning.
Drew Barrymore killed it.
Then they killed her, bro.
Too. It's a good ending.
It was a great ending.
Yeah, agreed.
It was a really good story. The rest were like, meh. It was like, Nev Campbell's depressing now. Everything's all. The Party of Five cast. The WB cast. For real. Scream was dope.
Yeah.
It in theaters without knowledge of any of the other ones. I just remember being, God, how old was I? 13? 12, 13 years old?
That's scary. You answer your landline at home, someone calls you. Charming.
What's your favorite scary movie? She's like, hello? Jason.
I'm gonna cut him like a fish. Just like, what?
There's a little, yeah. He's
like-
that gritty ass. And then you got introduced to Ghostface. And he's just
Boom.
notorious, dude.
Everyone had that Halloween costume.
Everybody now loves it. People
Yeah.
rob banks with it on now.
Oh,
Like, Jesus.
people accept lottery winners with it. I've
I've
seen a guy wear the mask,
would
accept his
do it.
lottery winnings.
Yeah, fuck no. I wouldn't want to show my face to anybody.
In Florida, you have to. I'm wearing a billion prosthetics, though. You gonna make me? Yeah, you have to shut your face. In Florida. Isn't that wild?
Okay, wait. Just in the room by myself?
No, when you accept it in front
Yeah.
of everybody.
You got to put me in a room with the one.
I need money. My kid's
this
gonna
is gonna-
die, so you have to give me money. Otherwise, my kid's gonna die.
Slashers.
Yeah.
Scream was number 1 though. They've got Psycho on here, Nightmare on Elm Street. We could watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
You just watched that.
What is Suspiria?
Suspiria's Dario Argento. The original, the remake you can watch. I hear it's acceptable, but the 70s version is what we want to watch.
1977 Suspiria.
Yes.
An American newcomer to a prestigious German ballet academy comes to realize
is a
that the school is a
fever
front for something sinister and a series of grisly murders.
Yeah. You ever seen X? There's X. There's Pearl, X, Pearl, and Maxine. It's a trilogy that came out by Ty West,
Okay.
and that's a slasher. I don't like X. I think it's a smut movie pretending to be a horror movie. I liked Pearl, but you have to watch X to understand Pearl. And then Maxine's the last one out of all of these, and it all stars this girl named Mia Goth, and she plays 2 different characters in these 3 movies.
Ones recommended for you that have +7 are Black Christmas,
That's a good one, Shauna. That's so good. The 70s one, though.
1974.
Yeah, you don't watch the new one. You watch
Deep
the
Red?
70s. Deep Red.
It's called Deep Red.
Deep Red. I thought you were saying Deep
7.5.
Red.
7.5. A jazz pianist and a wisecracking journalist are pulled into a complex web of mystery after the former witnesses the brutal murder of a psychic. I don't even know if that would be a slasher.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like it. But All the Fridays, My Bloody Valentine.
Yep.
Kelly, you've watched all these.
I've watched all of these.
I don't even know if we could do this. You could just sit there all night tonight and just do it. It's ridiculous. Halloween, are you going to be dressing up?
Me and my friends are dressing up like witches, and we're gonna do the slutty witch photo shoot.
It's perfect.
White people shit, you know?
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
I forgot you have white friends.
I do.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Every time they do that, every time I'm feeling, let's take pictures, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I am not doing
I got a witchy
Kim
dress.
straight up says no. It's so funny. She's like, no, I'm not doing that. They're like, oh, but... And like, there was no further discussion. And they just accept it. Like, what can they do? Make her? Like, it's so good. And I have to be like, play along. Or they'll hate us. Seriously.
Oh, God, that was close.
We didn't like even taking pictures at our damn wedding.
Oh, I
Remember?
know, yeah.
They're like, so there's no set? We're like, no, we don't want to pose. Why do we gotta pose?
It's right. It was like
Why am I posing? It was like a prom picture. Like, it's a lot. And it's dumb because I love taking pictures and I'll take selfies and I'm a weirdo about it. But it's because I'm feeling myself.
Yeah.
I'm like thugging my hair. Or it's like something like that. But like,
You looked amazing on your wedding. I want you to know. Like, you should have taken more pictures then.
I have them on my little Amazon thing. They roll through and all you guys are there and I'm happy. I don't know how we got here.
I don't know either.
It just happened. Pictures. There are probably some ghost ones with the pictures.
Yeah, Shudder. Don't watch it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Adding to the list of things not to watch.
Like, don't watch Shudder, guys. Don't watch Shudder. It's
No Shudder.
Yeah, Shauna, it's so bad.
No
No.
Shudder.
The ghosts are like... I can't give it away. Watch the movie.
Okay.
The ghost part where you, like, find out where the ghost is the whole time. It's
Stupid.
Yes.
It's nice.
It's Joshua Jackson.
Oh, Joshua Jackson.
Yeah, fresh off of Urban Legend.
Him and Cruel Intentions is so weird.
I don't remember Cruel Intentions. Sebastian.
Ryan Phillippe, Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah, and the Jackson dude.
Joshua Jackson is, like, gay in it, right?
Yeah, he's played the gay boy. He's gay, Dad.
Gay!
It's perfect. Black Phone. What's Black Phone, Alex?
Oh, the Black Phone is good. Ethan Hawke. Yeah, Ethan Hawke is really good in it, actually. It's his, like, resurgence. He hadn't done a movie for a long time, then all of a sudden he comes out with Black Phone.
I watched. See, I
Tom
have fever
Savini.
dreams that I've watched these damn ones.
Tom Savini, he does, like, the prosthetics. He does the special effects for, like, George Romero.
Okay.
You've seen him in From Dusk Till Dawn.
2021. Ugh.
That mask is so good, Shauna.
What is happening here, guy?
Yeah, that mask is scary AF.
So is he a slasher? We can watch him as a slasher, I guess.
He's a bad guy. I'm not sure he's a slasher, but I'm not sure what he does to his victims either.
Have you ever seen it?
Yes.
Oh well.
Yeah, you gotta watch it. It's really good.
Is he a ghost guy?
So he's an abductor.
Ooh. He's
Hey,
creepy.
can you help me with my balloons? Like a Ted Bundy, bro.
Yuck.
Yep, and then he your face and shoves you into the back of a... with all the balloons everywhere. They can't see what happens to you.
God dang it. Thinking
And
of
there's,
every
like-
angle.
There's, like, children missing. It's like it. There's, like, posters of children missing.
That's what I saw in the little, like, recap right here. I was like, get out of here. Gross.
Yeah. Can we watch scary movie? Oh my god, comedy horrors. That's a good one. Scary movie. We got 5 of them right there.
Dude, scary movie.
Dale and Tucker versus Evil.
Thank God for scary movie.
Feast. You ever seen Feast? Oh, ask Charles about Feast.
It's good.
It's so stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a monster attacks like the middle of nowhere, and it's like it reproduces at a real fast pace, and you like it like you see things, you like watch it reproduce, and it's awful. It's like rabbits.
Beast is funny. Old Greg said. Shaun of the Dead. Yeah, for the zombie. Wait, we don't have a zombie.
I know.
Zombies is its own.
That is its own.
It's like dumb how its own. Vampire zombie, we could do that.
We can do vampire zombies because they are its own thing, and that way it would give us a lot of movies to watch. We might not double down.
I like doubling down with you because I want to see like what
I think
about it. Like I like talking 1917 with you.
God, I could watch that movie again and again and analyze it.
It was so interesting. It just jumped like out at you and just grabbed you. You just kept going, and
When that plane goes down, I knew exactly what was going to happen.
when the bomb went off, I thought that dude was gone, and he's just being swallowed by
know.
cement. I was like, what? The tripwire.
Uh-huh. So I wish I would have shot that rat.
He went to shoot the rat.
Dude, they were right behind him, too. Like, the hot ash, the cigarette still smoldering. Like, they wanted him to trip in that thing and, like, bury them all in there, dude. Tomb them.
I can't imagine how many of those boys were like tombed in those trenches when just mortars would be going off right on them.
Mm-hmm.
The barrage isn't over. They run
The...
out. That's what they did in the All Quiet on the Western Front. This one kid couldn't take it. He's like, the barrage isn't over, and he runs out and hamburger meat.
God.
It's like, let me get out of this hole. He's like, no, the barrage of bombs. Called it the barrage. That's fucking bombs dropping all over this field right now. The only way to survive is hunkering down in here in this little tomb. Fuck. Which falls in anyways, by the way.
Yeah. Okay.
It was a heavy
Zombies.
week again. It was a very heavy week.
This was a lot. And what's next week? Slashers, werewolves?
Yes, stay on it.
Okay.
Slashers,
I have to remember this.
I want to watch more comedies probably to cheer me up this week.
Have you seen Dale and Tucker versus Evil? That one will make you happy. Watch that one. That's a slasher.
Okay.
If you haven't seen that one, you should definitely watch Dale and Tucker versus Evil.
Need a espresso shot.
Tyler Labine. Who's the guy who...
Alex told me to take one earlier.
What's his name?
Tucker
Alan
and
Tudyk.
Dale. Tucker and Dale what?
Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Versus Evil.
It's just two simple good old boys visiting their brand new vacation home, which may or may not have been the home of someone like sinister. They're like, look, he must have been some sort of historian. He hangs up his newspapers. They're just good old boys, bro.
2010.
Yeah.
I see this.
Very
Okay.
underrated.
You know, like Cocaine Bear.
Yeah.
It's like that a little bit.
Shauna, so it's all a misunderstanding. Dale and Tucker, they're on vacation. They're just going fishing.
It looks like it's like Cocaine Bear. I'm sorry.
And college kids, like, so they go night swimming. They're out night fishing. They're going night swimming. This girl is high up on a ledge and the water's real shallow. And they're like, no, don't. And she dives in and she hits her head. So she's face down in the water, and they go and they get her. And her friends look over and they see him. They're like, we got your friend.
I think you've started this movie and I've seen this.
And they go, oh my God, they've got Allison. And they just book it the other way, thinking that they're taking their friend. But they're like, no, your friend, take your friend. What are you doing?
Oh no. So it's that.
It's
the
a
big-
misunderstanding the whole time.
I love it.
It's so silly.
I'm watching the freaking trailer. It actually looks really funny.
It's so funny, Shauna.
okay, good. I like a good funny one. 'Cause
Yeah.
I need that after, like I said, this week.
Tyler
Funny
Labine,
movies.
the chunkier guy, he's absolutely funny in everything he does.
You know, getting back to the war movies.
Mm-hmm.
They're all of them were well done. Like,
Yeah.
set wise, I don't think I saw any.
Enemy at the Gates. The set was great. I told you I didn't. They should have hired real freaking Russians and Germans.
That was it.
That was
That
it.
was the only thing.
They got Jude Law, it guy. They got Rachel Weisz, it girl. And Joseph Fiennes. I don't know. He's in things.
I'm just saying, like, it was, even though it was a heavy week, like, I just watched a bunch of really good movies.
Yeah, they were all really good. I'll give it that.
Robin Williams one was very fucking weird. Like I said, good morning, Vietnam. And he's just talking and talking like the genie. And I wish I saw the movie before I saw Aladdin. Because it just kept taking me out of it.
It's like
And I
Mrs.
think-
Doubtfire.
Yeah, I think that if I didn't have the Aladdin look, like, because as soon as we turned it on, he started talking. Kim's like, "Is that the genie?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's like the genie. Like, why does it sound?" It was hard to follow.
Who
It's
directed
sad.
that one?
I forgot. Look.
I'm looking it up too. Good Morning Vietnam. 87, directed by Barry Levinson. Oh, I just talked to you about this, yeah. I was like, oh, he did Sleepers, Rain Man. The Sphere, Sleepers, that's a heavy one. The Bay. You ever seen that one? That's a horror movie. It's also like a shot in first person view.
That's cool. But it was, look at Bruno Kirby was in it from, the
Yeah.
Slickers.
Yeah, 3 up and 3 down. Do you know what that means? End of an inning.
It's literally like, I liked him in it. I thought he
Yeah.
was cool in it. I don't know, but the rest of it was like a little cringy and weird. I thought it was like very realistic looking. All the sets looked really good. My favorite war movie this week that I watched though was All Quiet on the Western Front. That was the favorite one that I watched out of all of them, just because of the repeat, just because it shows you that point of view. I don't know, it was pretty damn dope. Even though I watched Saving Private Ryan too, I think this one was just a little bit better. It sounded
Ooh,
awesome.
1917 for me, all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. Ooh, Shaun of the Dead, Dracula Dead and Love, Hubie Halloween. I just watched Hubie Halloween.
Hubie?
Yeah, it's Adam Sandler's Halloween movie.
No, never seen
Shauna,
it.
it's so stupid. You either love it or hate it.
Hubie?
Hubie, Halloween. Ray Liotta's in it, bro. All of his, classics are in it. Yeah, Shauna, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a love or hate 5.2 out of 10 for sure.
Absolutely. I love
Is
it.
a slasher?
Yeah.
It's on Netflix.
Shaq. That's right, the voice. I had to look up if Shaq's wife was a woman or not. I did. Because Shaq's wife's voice is like this. She's like, I got you lunch. And they start eating it like it's a sandwich. They're eating it like Lady in the Tramp. And Hubie's like,
What?
it's so stupid.
It's ridiculous, like Adam Sandler ridiculous. There's trivia
Yes.
behind it. That's so funny.
Shauna, yeah, like everybody's in it that you know and love from Happy. What is it?
Happy Madison?
Yes,
I gotcha. Alright, I'm here for it.
it's so cute. It's just cute. Don't think of it any further than that.
And his
Janet from the library has not been herself. He's like, Hubie, you bother us for anything. He's like, no, I don't. And like, it recaps. He comes in. He's like, Janet. He's like, I heard a voice down the sewer. And then it's another time. It's like, Janet from the library just has not been herself. Like, why are you bothering us with this?
So, alright, we're okay to get into comedies.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
scary.
slashers can be comedies also. So Hubie Halloween for you, because you need to watch that. It's so cute. Happy Death Day. Have you seen that one? That's a slasher.
I'm not happy to think. I want to watch Scream again for sure.
God, how long has it been since you've seen that movie? I watch these movies like multiple times a year, dude. I do. Before we watch Scream in theaters, I had to rewatch all of these ones again. Because you have to. They go back and forth so many times in these movies. Have you not seen
When they re-released Scream in theaters, you had to go watch all of
re-release? No, they're up to 6 now, Shauna.
it. Oh no, I watched a YouTube recap.
Shauna, there's... Oh, God, you don't...
I understand. It's like Cliff's Notes. They draw out the main points. They give me a timeline.
Oh no, I actually watched the movies. I watched the whole things.
I've watched all the Alien movies, like Kim and I have, pretty much, except for like what the sci-fi one. There was like an anime one. What was it?
Yeah, I haven't seen the anime one.
There's like some anime one, but
You like Prometheus?
yeah,
Ugh,
it was.
so long-winded and sucked.
There's Prometheus, and then there's.
You like Alien 3?
It just shows like mankind, the beginning of mankind, and what monsters we could have been, and it makes me think about like the space junk. So like when we landed and we gave smallpox to the Indians, they were like dead, right?
Yeah.
The Voyagers. So like if we go out, damn.
I found an easy one.
We go out into space. What space junk is out there, like virus-like?
Uh-huh.
It's not far-fetched to say.
I hate you. How are you just doing that so...
It's not far-fetched to say that, that stuff can be out there too. It's creepy. Organisms you can't even see. Ugh. Stop it, aliens. You're scaring me.
Did you know
See,
we
it's so
spilled
scary.
tardigrades on the moon? You know what a tardigrade is?
Spilled them?
Yeah, on accident.
Are they living there?
Yeah, tardigrades can survive the vacuum of space.
Yeah, I remember that. But, like, are they living on there now?
I guess so.
They have to be, right?
Right? I don't know what do they eat? What do they eat? What do they consume?
I don't know. I know I watched them on South Park, and that was funny.
Yeah.
They were the new fans for the NFL, for the,
Yeah,
the football
that's
team.
right.
They had an unlimited supply. He's here. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, Shauna.
Michaela's gonna win. Surprise, surprise, surprise.
Well, surprise, surprise. If I push on anything, it's gonna... Oh, fuck me, yes.
Dude,
I gotta go this
it.
way.
Go for it.
I'm going this
Do you
way.
even see what's going on here?
Oh, God, no. Don't touch it.
Good night, Troy. We love you.
Good night, Troy. I'm excited for next week, actually.
Mm-hmm.
This is where I live.
This is your wheelhouse.
This is it.
You can teach me some stuff then. Make no mistake where you want. This is it. Why?
Is that Michael McDonald? Who sings that?
So. It was the 40-year-old virgin.
You sing Yamo Be There one more time. I'm like, Yamo, burn this mother to the ground.
40-year-old virgin is a gem.
Is he Doobie Brother? He's a Doobie Brother, right?
I'm pretty sure he is. No.
Get it?
It's so yacht rock, right?
I love it, dude.
love
I
yacht
eat
rock?
that shit
You love
up,
yacht
bro.
rock. She loves the slow. She's like, dude, slow rock's the ish. And I'm like, and then I heard
Listen to me, some Steve
The
Winwood.
Twilight Zone. Yo, I'm living in the Twilight Zone. No?
It's your turn. I want you to knock it the fuck over.
Fucking bitch. Did you hear her?
Yep. I can't believe this. It's gonna be me. Justin. It's gonna be me. I'm gonna do
For you. I am not bumping it. I'm not doing
You
anything
get your
on my
fucking
foot.
feet away from all
There's
of it,
nothing
dude.
going on my feet. I'm just letting you all right now. When this ends, the stream will.
Yeah.
Just so everybody knows. We're going to be doing slashers and
Werewolves.
werewolves next week. One of the werewolves will star my kid Wayne. He has that look going on right now. I actually want to do Teen Wolf real bad. I didn't want to say it out loud because I didn't know if Keller
Teen Wolf?
That is a werewolf.
That is a werewolf.
I want to do Teen Wolf. It is such a...
Do you not remember when she wants to screw the werewolf?
It's so weird. Like, he was running between that and Back to the Future, back and forth, both sets.
Shauna, do you remember when he, like, comes out as a wolf and everyone's like okay with it.
I know they just.
And the government didn't come and dissect him up.
I know. That's what I wanted to. I gotta
They
watch
like
this
totally like didn't ET him.
again. And then he goes surfing on the van.
He wasn't surfing. He was handstanding.
Everybody goes there, and he's like, "It's not him.
No.
It's not my." That's when he was filming Back to the Future. His stunt double was just
Having the best time.
everybody goes.
I'm Michael.
It's so bad, dude. You're gonna fucking lose. You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose.
Shauna, shut your beautiful.
Come on.
Yep. Go ahead, Shauna.
I will. Shauna. I know how it feels.
I hate everything. I'm
You
gonna
don't
lose.
know, man. I know how it feels.
I'm gonna lose.
I'm good at Jenga.
Are
For
you?
some reason, I know like how the tower feels when it's gonna go.
Oh yeah, they know how
Yeah.
the tower feels.
Yeah, you're not supposed to take that one. I would not,
Why?
because it's gonna fall. Don't do. Maybe that might be your best shot. I was gonna go there. Duval. Oh, right there. Full.
No, it's gonna fall. Oh, hi, little doggy. That's how I know it's almost time to end. We win! Yeah! It's me and the dog.
Stop, my
It's
dog.
me and the dog. She's like, what's happening? Help! Help! It's me and the dog. It's me and the dog. Help! You're taking dog.
Are you okay? She's like shaking dog syndrome now.
Shaking dog syndrome.
She's a little brainy. You gotta be
She's
careful.
fine.
No animals were harmed.
No animals were harmed. Maybe
Don't
one.
like my face. Don't do that. Oh my god. All right, slashers next week.
Slashers. I'm excited.
Werewolves, Teen Wolf.
It has to be horror, Shauna. You can't do Teen Wolf. Don't look at me like that.
Come on, man. I was thinking I was gonna do New Moon. I was gonna control you with these werewolves. I was gonna do
What's
Jacob.
up, Loca?
Jacob Black. Yeah, that's right. What's up, Loca? And then I was gonna act serious, like it was a serious.
You're gonna
movie.
be like sparkly next week and like wearing your shirt that you have.
No, I was gonna like be on here like, oh my god, so this movie, I loved it, and just kept going.
I'm like, what movie is this? I've never seen this movie. And you're like,
So it's about a guy who lives on a reservation. Yeah, he has long black hair. He's really into his family. Unfortunately, he doesn't have his mom, but his dad, he's like in a wheelchair, So, yeah, he lives at this reservation. It's like a beach
Does
reservation.
the werewolf have wheels?
No. So,
No. So
but
when
they
he's a
don't-
werewolf, his legs work.
But it's not a werewolf. It's a shapeshifter, so it's not a werewolf. There's different types of werewolves. There's
I don't need to hear about lycanthropy. Okay.
So maybe we should take the werewolves off. Because I'm just going to troll and just go in on about Marty McFly and all this. Like this. This is what's going to look like.
Shauna,
She's like, stop.
do you not remember? God. She's like, stop.
Leave me alone.
All right. Okay.
Adorable.
No werewolves.
No werewolves?
No, because we have to talk American
I like
Werewolf
the
in
werewolves.
London.
I like the werewolves. All right, anyways. We'll do werewolves.
Okay.
Slashes and werewolves next week.
Horror movies.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This is
Well, I
it.
had a fun stream.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
As heavy as it this week was with all the crying and whatnot.
So yours 1917. Recommend. Watch it, guys, if you want a really good war movie. If there is anything
Beautifully
that all our cinematographers do is like great war movies. They are all pretty damn good. Some are aged, some aren't. I loved them. Mine was I gotta thank my friend. For recommending that one. He was like, yeah.
Well,
it's
Quiet on the Western Front.
It just really does show how they use our boys, man. It's not good. It's terrible. It's in like German perspective, yeah, but you know they did it.
Yeah.
Pawns in the game. But next week, yeah,
Yep. Excited.
can't say it enough. Slashers, werewolves.
Slashers and werewolves.
Buttercup will be here too. We hope you guys will be.
Mm-hmm.
We thank you for coming in.
Always thank you guys.
Yeah, man. We had a couple of viewers tonight. It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And Trayvon said, gotta say, great stream, guys. Thanks, Trey.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Appreciate you guys for showing up. We do this every Monday around 7:30. We start the stream. I usually have about 2 Red Bulls in me fired up. By
I
this
get
time,
Mama's
I'm
Go-Go juice, which is basically anything with caffeine and some added a shot to
ready to
it.
talk to you about all the crap we
Espresso,
watched.
not liquor.
Oh yeah, we're ready to talk to you about all the crap we
Oh
watched
yeah,
this
I
week.
get jacked up.
Next week we'll do a couple of CNETs.
Yes.
Hopefully the one thing works. I wonder if it does.
Oh yeah, the
work.
party mode.
I don't even know if that fucking party mode works. I'm gonna check it out later. I don't even know what my PS4 remote is.
There it is. All right, guys, love you so much.
Love you too. We're gonna play this while we sign out.
Oh, nice. Horror. What
No,
is
I
it?
wanted to go into play all party mode. And now it's going through the whole thing again.
What is going on?
It's like playing the game. It'll like show up in a second. Right here it does.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
No, you have to go back to main.
See, I told you.
You were right. I'm sorry. The heck? Party play. Party on, Wayne.
Yes. I didn't do this last time.
No, he just kicked you back. Remember?
Damn it.
Dude, it just doesn't work. The function doesn't work. See? She's a bitch.
It is. I'm gonna have to clean it for next week. It's a DVD, guys. What can you say? They skip. The tape gets worn. It's a sad story.
The plastic film.
It's supposed to not break down. It's supposed to stay in our landfill for millions of years. It's supposed to stand the test of time. And then we
Those
switch
tapes are
mediums.
going to turn to gum eventually.
They're like, what did we do? Plastic layer. Oh well. Well, guys, thanks again for stopping by.
Yeah.
We love you all very much, and we'll be here next Monday at 7:30 talking about slashers and werewolves. And actually, I have a werewolf mask.
What are the odds?
It's so cool. Maybe that's why I subconsciously decided that werewolves. It's scary. It's actually Junior's. He's always that for Halloween. Got
I
it.
can't fit it on my big head.
Nope.
I have a big melon.
It's pretty good. It looks like a creep Kella. So good.
I look good?
You look great.
I look
Your eyes-
great?
Your eyes look so yellow. Look at your eyes.
I
Turn
can't
around.
see. My glasses are off. I can't see.
I'm watching the delay.
I can't see it. Hold on.
It's so good.
Oh, it does look good.
Look straight ahead.
She looks like a Teen Wolf reject.
Look straight ahead. It's so good. Oh shit! No, what?
Shut up, what? What's going on?
Look straight at him, Kim. Kim, look straight at him. Kim, look straight at him.
Ow!
Look straight at them. Look, no, wait. You have to get close. You got it, Kim. You got it.
I can't. There's something in my eye from this fucking man. Oh, God.
I've never in my life. I'm dead. I can't breathe. Kill. The last time I felt like this is when I watched Old School.
What are you trying to...
Just straight.
I can't see.
I wish you could. You looked at me and your eyes are magnified.
I can't. Shut up.
My
I
back
can't
hurts.
see.
What's your shit? What is your thing?
It's...
No, don't say it out loud.
I know. What did you...
I can't.
I can't see anything.
I don't know where your camera is. Alright, look at me. I take the mask. Your eyeballs look like this.
It's because I can't see, so I have to open them big. The better to see you with, my dear.
Stop looking at me. Stop looking at me. You look crazy.
I have to open them big, otherwise I can't see anything, okay?
God damn it.
It's so hot in here.
I can't take it. Oh, I can't see. She looks like fucking Stop.
I gotta see.
Sorry, I can't stand it. My fucking kidneys can't work right now.
Okay, I'm taking it off. I can breathe.
Oh fuck.
I felt like
I'm back.
2020 with that mask again.
I'm back. Kelly, your eyes were like.
I had to.
I just want to put it on and show you because you were like.
Shut up.
That's the funniest.
It was right there, so I had to open them big.
They were like magnifying them. If you look at your.
I'm looking.
You look like the Fantastic Mr. Fox.
I do.
And the way you were tilting your head a little, like, stop it, dude. I can't take it. My fucking ribs. I thought I was dying.
Alrighty.
I love you for it. Alright, guys, we love you, and we'll see you
For the
next
50th time.
Thank you for sticking around with the stream. If you're here since the beginning, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate it.
Shout out.
Shout outs to everybody showing up. Alex, thank you for moderating tonight. We appreciate you, babe. Troy, thank you for being on. Trey, awesome. All to cool peoples. Farm Boy James was here earlier. We had Lex on. Everybody was on, dude. So it's pretty dope.
Trey, first time watcher.
Hey, we're happy to have you. Bella, where the hell have you been, Loca? Alex on earlier.
I don't know
Just reading
that.
it. Alright, guys, we love you again. Good to see you.
Bye,
See you
bye,
next
bye,
week.
bye, bye, bye,
Oh,
bye,
that was
bye.
End the stream.